Pakistan have won the toss in the third T20 International, and after 2 overs, the West Indies been asked to bat are 4 without loss. Two changes have been made to the West Indies playing 11. Rashada Williams coming in for Kriana Joseph and Zayda James coming in for Janella Glasgow. So the West Indies playing 11 is on the screen. That is Matthews, Williams, Camber, Nation, Henry, Alain, James, Fletcher, Cherian Fraser, Charisma, Ramarak, and Shamila Connell. Matthews have scored all 4 runs for the West Indies so far as Sadia comes in round the wicket to her. She's off the back foot and she beats the inner circle down to the boundary for 4. Good shot there by Matthews. So Sadia was short. Matthews was onto the back foot in a flash and cuts it away down behind square for 4. That was short. She hit the gap. There's no sweep on the boundary. As you know, only 2 fielders allowed in the circuit at the start of the innings. And they have set an onside field for Matthews. They have decided to bowl as straight as possible to her and as full as possible. So Sadia just missing it there. Well, she's full again. And she whips this through mid-wicket. The fielder comes in off the mid-wicket boundary and another run. So 9 now to Matthews, 9 to the West Indies. It's a clear plan from Pakistan to bowl straight to Matthews, full and straight. You can see the tactics. And once Sadia missed her line, then Matthews was quickly onto the back foot and she cut it away through square down to the boundary for 4. West Indies getting their first boundary in over number 3. Williams is on strike. She yet to score. Sadia ball. She drives down to long on for a single, and that will push the score up to 10. So we are now 10 without loss in over number 3. Reminding you that Kriana Joseph and Janella Glasgow is not in this playing 11. I don't know. I think it's probably just rotation of players and just testing the strength of this squad. So the screen froze a bit there. Hopefully it soon comes up. I'm watching it on Sportsmax, but the screen froze there. I hope you're hearing me loud and clear. And good morning to everyone. And please remember to slash a like on the video. So Rashada Williams have taken 6 deliveries to come off the mark. So 10 without loss is the West Indies after 2.3 overs. And it's Sadia to continue to Matthews. And to me, this is really where the match lie at the beginning. If Sadia can get Matthews, she have gotten her twice in the T20 series thus far, and the entire Pakistan will be open. She's round the wicket, bowl to Matthews. Matthews is off the back foot, can't beat cover. There's a ring of 5 on the offside from short third man right round to mid-off. You have a ring of 5, and Matthews was unable to pick the gap there as she did previously. So the score remains at 10 without loss in over number 3. It is being bowled by Sadia. Matthews is on 9 from 10 deliveries. As we just watched now, she's just some adjustment being made in the field. She just was unable to pick the gap there. Sadia comes into Matthews down the leg side and she turns this into the onside for a comfortable single to the left of the square leg umpire, and they will go through for the single. Matthews now will move up to 10. The West Indies total will move up to 11 as Williams comes into strike to face the final delivery of over number 3. It is being bowled by Sadia. Let's see if they will give Sadia another over after this, or they will pull her out of the attack as they have been predictable doing. I would give her another over. I'll try to see if she can get rid of Matthews. You know, if I was a Pakistani team captain Nidadar, I would have given Sadia another over up front. And just keep one in the bag, because when Matthews set the, you know, you cannot allow Matthews to get away. If I was the Pakistani captain, that's what I would have done. So we are in over number 4 now, and West Indies are 16 without loss. So that's the score. We are in over number 4. West Indies are 16 without loss. Matthews is on 15. And 1 is Rashada Williams. You know, my screen is buffering a lot. It just keep buffering. I don't know why. But I can tell you that this is 16 without loss, and we are in over number 4. Matthews, the captain, have moved up to 15, and Williams with her is on 1. So the run rate there just like ticking over now. I don't know what's wrong with this thing today. You know, I'm not in any issue with it today. I just want the cricket to stay current, but it's keep on buffering, and I don't know why. Is it that it is buffering? I do not know. I just can't see why it should be buffering like that at this time. Every time you come live, it seems like that is the time that the connectivity seems to want to act up. But let's see what is happening today. Definitely no acting up today. So 16 now for without loss. West Indies 16 without loss. Yes, and Williams is on strike. This look much better. So that one was down the leg side. She looked to turn it away. White signal by the umpire. So let's see now. Fatima Sana. This is her second over. And Fatima Sana, at the end of this over, I'm just going to give a report. Down the leg side again by Sana. Williams looking to turn it away, but it is wide. Another wide signal. Fatima Sana, it is said, she's carrying an injury. I don't know if it leaked out yesterday. My sources are telling me that she's been forced to play with an injury because she broke curfew and was involved in a motor vehicle accident while out in Karachi the night when they broke curfew. Other 5 or 6 players of the Pakistani players broke curfew, and there was a motor vehicle accident when they were returning to the hotel. Fatima into Williams, and Williams drive bold. She played all around it, going for the big booming drive, and Williams is gone for 1 after about 7 or 8 deliveries. Williams looking to play the big booming drive and is out bowled for 1. West Indies losing their first wicket. It came back in. Her feet was nowhere near. Her head was in the air, looking for the big drive. Came back in, knocked back the middle stump. Williams gone. West Indies have lost their first wicket. The score 17 for 1. So West Indies losing their first wicket, and the score is 18 for 1. Rashada Williams gone. Bowled by Fatima Sana for 1 of 9 deliveries. Yes, so good morning, everyone. I hope I had said so. So Canberra have come out now to join Matthews, and this partnership is going to be very, very key. As we see Queen Sheba. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Anthony Aaron, good morning. Good morning in Jamaica now. Good night to you via commentaries. Thank you so much for your good show. Thank you very much, Anthony. Michael Douglas, respect, man. That was coming. Yes, it was coming. It was coming. Something had to give. You know, and you can recall in the second match, I was advocating for Williams to play, but this form that she had from in the ODI, where she have not produced any good score. Fatima bowls to Canberra. She is comfortable behind, plays it back down the pitch to the bowler field, and there is no run. So West Indies 18 for 1, and we are in over number 4. So that Williams was there going for the big shot. It came back in through the gate, knocked back the middle stump, and West Indies lost their first wicket. She came down the pitch trying to get to the pitch of the delivery, but she still was unable to do so. And a disappointed Matthews watched her partner go away. They seem to be having trouble with the scorecard, but I can tell you that the score is 18 for 1 as Fatima makes her way in. She's up to the wicket, bowl to Canberra, and Canberra places out into the offside, and there is no run. So at the end of the over, the score, West Indies being asked to bat by Pakistan, who won the toss, are 18 for 1. So the story is that before the start of the series, either 5 or 6 Pakistani women broke the curfew and went out for a night out. And while they were returning, that there was a motor vehicle accident involving the players. 2 of them, I heard, had serious injuries. I don't know how serious that could be if it was hidden from the public for so long. One of the persons that they said was injured, so they are giving Sadie at the third over, ball to Matthews, and Matthews drives. She pierced the gap. It will run very close to the boundary. It got out 4 runs, lovely shot. Sadie over pitching and Matthews into the drive, and she pierced the offside field. As I told you, there are 5 in a ring from third man right round to mid-off, and she was able to pierce that gap. The score moves up to 22-1. So just before they bowl the next delivery is that although Fatima Sana was one of the persons who was reported to have injured, she was forced to play as punishment. Sadia comes into Matthews that peel off the outside edge, and Matthews took a single. She's not going to go back for the second. I am telling you, no way. And she stayed on 1, 23-1 now. Matthews is on 20, reminding you that the batsman out, Rashada Williams, for 1, bowled by Fatima Sana. So I heard that as a punishment, as a form of punishment, the Pakistan team management still insists that Fatima played as a part of punishment, despite she being injured from the crash. So everyone have different ways how they do things. At the end of the over, I'll tell you what happened. While I was coaching a netball team, Campbell drives and misses outside the half stump. There is no run, and the score remains on 23-1. Maybe I shouldn't go there. 23-1 is the score. I was going to tell you a story when I was coaching a netball team, but maybe I shouldn't go there, because at the time the person was a minor. Off the back foot, Campbell, but you cannot beat cover, and there is no run. The score remains 23-1. So every other West Indies batswoman at this time seems to be having a struggle getting the ball off the square. 23-1 as Matthews, she's comfortable at the non-strikers end right now. I don't think she will take a single if it is not too bold to Campbell down the pitch, whip it through the onside, beat mid on. It goes the field on the mid-wicket boundary, comes around and stop the second. Wow, well done there. And so Sadia will have an opportunity to bowl her last delivery in her spell to Matthews. So the score is now 24-1 as Matthews to face the final delivery of Sadia's spell. And this is a crucial delivery. It's an absolute crucial delivery in this series. Sadia round the wicket, ball to Matthews, beaten outside the half stump, through to the keeper. There is no run. So Sadia have only 1 over left to bowl, and Matthews is still at the crease, which is very, very good for the West Indies. So after 5 overs, West Indies been asked to bat by Pakistan, or 24-1. So 25 into 24, so that's 4.8. So the current run rate is 4.8. Yes, Michael Douglas, something had to give then. Definitely something had to give. Lance LeBlake, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. Big up to you too and your family. Yvonne Johnson, good morning, Mr. Forum. More blessings. Thank you very much, Yvonne Johnson. It's a pleasure having you here, and I'm really happy that I could be here to provide the commentary. So after 5 overs, West Indies batting first are 24-1. I have never checked my email so often in a single morning. 4 teams have been released already for the World Cup. India, New Zealand, South Africa, and England have all released their team, their provisional team. But I just keep on checking my email for the West Indies team, because if they had released it before I come live, I wanted to know. But up to the time I started this live, Cricket West Indies have not yet released their team. And probably sometime during the live they will release the team, but I continue to check my email. They have not yet released the team. So this is Raheem. She's probably playing her first match. I have not seen her before, but the first delivery to Canberra. Canberra pull out the sweep. Canberra batting with a broom as usual. She swept, misses, through to the keeper, but it was down the leg side. White signal, 25 now for 1. And this is the partnership that has been helping the West Indies as we watch Raheem bowl to Canberra with it straight back to her as it dropped. Oh, she dropped it. How was it on the bounce? But Canberra was down the pitch looking to hit that hard straight. And it was either on the bounce or the bowler dropped it. Just want to see the replay. That looks like it dropped just short of her. Ball, and she whipped this away this time. Over the top, down towards the fielder, coming around from the mid-wicket boundary. They're gone for 1. I cannot, yes, they got back for 2. And that will push the score up to 27 for 1. So Canberra using her feet, trying to get to the pitch of the ball. Ramin is the new bowler. I think this is the first match for her in the series. She seems to be an off spinner. Let's look at her action carefully. Action carefully. She comes in now. Bowl to Canberra's off the back foot. Cannot beat short. Third man should have done better there. She was onto the back foot and looking to cut it away, but could not beat short third man. And they got no run. So the score remains. The score remains on 27 for 1. We are in over number 6 here. Reminding you that Pakistan won the toss and decided to ask West Indies to bat first. Canberra's Ryan full toss. That should be a no ball. She pierced the gap but goes down towards the mid-wicket boundary. The same field has to come to her left. I assume they're going to go back for 2. Yes, they have gone back for 2. That should be a no ball. 29 now for 1. Why is Poloski not calling the no ball? We saw in the previous match where she did not call the wide. And she's checking with the square leg umpire. Oh, he's a Pakistani umpire. Poloski is from Australia. I think her name is Claire Poloski. Raheem bowled to Canberra, and Canberra drives back to her again. And again, she dropped it. Has she dropped it again? Has she dropped it? So Canberra was back, drives. I cannot quite tell if she drops it yet. I'm just trying to read the body language. You know, Matthews is telling her to keep going, because you have to go now. This is the 6th over. That's 29 for 1. No replay has come up so far. So let's look at the field. So there's a long on and a deep mid-wicket. Those are the 2 fielders out. The only other field on the onside is a sharp fire leg to Canberra. And Canberra strokes this down to the fielder coming off the long on boundary. They go through for a single. At the end of that over, it's 30 for 1. West Indies asking to bat. So scoring at 5 runs per over at the end of the power play. Lansley Blake is saying, management mourning properly, deals with issues on a case-by-case basis. One size doesn't fit all. Yeah, all right. Yes, that is true. That is so true. You know, that is always true. Errol McLaughlin, thanks. Great commentary, sir. Thank you, Errol McLaughlin. I appreciate the motivation. I appreciate the commendation. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. So West Indies 30 for 1 after 6 overs, and this looked to be Tuba. Yes, Tuba Hassanas comes into the attack, the right arm leg spinner. Let's see how she's going to bowl today. I rate her highly. She's a nice looking bowler. I love to see her bowl. Tuba bowls to that's Canberra, who plays it away down to the field. They're coming off the cover boundary, and they are through for a single. 31 now for 1. West Indies looking to win the series today. As we see now, the field is as a long on, a long off, short third man, a backward point, a extra cover, a sweep on the cover boundary, a short fine leg, a fielder beside the square leg umpire. So there's a 5-4 field here. I'm going to give you the field after this delivery. Ball to Matthews in the air. So swing it away down towards square leg into the boundary now for 4. Was it one bounce or did it go all the way? Let's see. Let's watch the signal. 4 runs. It went all the way. So there was Matthews pulling out the broom and sweeping that one high in the air down towards square leg for 4. So I'm going to give you the field now. There's a short third man. There's a cover, extra cover. You have a sweep on the cover boundary, a long off, a long on, a short third man, a fielder on the mid-wicket bound, not a short third man, a short fine leg, a fielder to the right of the square leg umpire, just to the right of the square leg umpire, and a deep mid-wicket. So it's a 5-4 field. Very strange statics here. Ball to Matthews, and Matthews cannot beat short third man, and there's no run. The score remains at 35 for 1. So Tuba, in her first over, have conceded 5 runs thus far from 3 deliveries. She tosses the ball from hand to hand, and she comes in now. Up to the wicket and ball to Matthews, and Matthews move across the crease and swung it away past that square leg into the boundary for 4. Into the boundary for 4. You cannot have them everywhere, and they have chosen to use the 2 fielders on the boundary at deep mid wicket and at long on, and also at long off, and a cover on the sweeper boundary. And Matthews just moving across her field and just hitting the ball where there is no fielder, and she have picked up her second 4 in the over. The score now moves up to 39 for 1. Tuba is being very expensive in this over, and it's good that you can take care of Tuba because she's a dangerous leg spinner. So they are making some adjustment now. They are bringing up the long on, and they are pushing the fielder back on the backward square leg boundary. So I'm almost sure Matthews is going to go over long on now. Let's see if that's her plan. If it's anywhere near mid-run leg, Matthews is going over long on. Let's watch. Tuba to Matthews, short outside the half stump, cannot beat backward point. She cuts it away, but cannot beat backward point. The score remains on 39 for 1 in over number 7. Matthews is on 28. Camber is with her, and she 7. The batswoman out, Rashada Williams, bowled by Sana. As she comes in, Tuba outside the half stump. She beats the gap this time. It's going to run very close to the boundary. She cannot get there. The sweeper cannot get there. The third boundary out of the over by Matthews. 43 now for 1. So that was short outside the half stump. And Matthews off the back foot, she cracks it away past the field at backward point, down to the boundary for 4. The score moves up to 43 for 1 after 7 overs. Good morning, Atina. Larry Mayers is asking about the Knight sisters. Why are they not on this tour? Well, I can tell you why they are not on the score. They are very poor cricketers. You know, if you check their averages, it's very poor. And I don't see why they should be selected for the West Indies team. They are not good. And the other thing, though, I think Casey and Knight, she has an issue in the recent regional tournament when she threw a ball at the umpire. So that may be also an issue there. But these players, they are much better players in the Caribbean than the Knight sisters. Check the average, check what they have done for the West Indies. I think one of them is averaging 12 or 13 and one averaging 8 or 9. Check it. You can check it. 44 now for 1. But that being said, however, I do not like these type of questions when persons ask about players who are not in the squad, because the series is currently going on. I can understand and answer those questions before the series and so on. As Raheem bowls to Matthews, but unable to beat the field at backward point. So those questions, when they are asked before a series, we can always do that. But in the middle of the series, we should be supporting the players who are playing and not asking about those who are not there. And anyway, if you had followed the cricket, though, you wouldn't have to be asking about them. That's the other thing. If you had followed the cricket, if you were following the cricket, you would not have to be asking about them. I'm glad that you are here watching and following. So it could be a start for you that you're going to follow the cricket more often, you know, and get an understanding of what's going on. So I'm really glad and happy that you are here. And this work away down to long on for a singer. The score will move up now to 46 for 1. 46 for 1 in over number 8. So Pakistan really bowling well today. 7 6s 42. So we are 7 6-8, 48. So we're just about scoring at 6 runs per over. Ball to Matthews, who plays it through mid-wicket. They'll go for one. They touch down and they are going back for the second. Good running by the West Indies again. This will push the score up now to 48. 48 for one with one delivery to come in over number 8. She just played that away down towards the field on a long on boundary to the right of her, and they touched down, come back. Campbell was quick to come back. Good running by the West Indies. 48 for one. Ramin in her second over conceded 11 runs thus far from the 1.5 overs. Comes in now, ball to Matthews, the West Indies captain, who drives down to long on, comfortable singer. 49 for one at the end of over number 8. Campbell is on 9 and Matthews is on 36. Bonnie, good morning from Nevada. Welcome, man. Glad that you are here, Bonnie. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good morning. Watching the women's game, what I tell you, West Indies women's needs an open partner for Matthews. Orin, thank you very much. Well, we come to appreciate that we really need some cricketers, but again, I would say this team is improving and we're in the middle of a match. So I'm going to support the team, but I take your point. It is something for discussion and it's something that we really need to solve. But let's support the team in the middle of this match. Indeed, she is. Matthews is a legend. I wish Camber, this Miss Michael Douglas is saying, so it's Tuba to continue. Michael is saying, let me read this quickly before she bowl the first delivery. Let me take the first delivery first. So Tuba to Matthews, and Matthews across her crease and swung it away. Down back with a square leg for another 4. Lovely shot by Matthews. She moves up to Matthews. She moves up to 40. West Indies 53 for 1. And Matthews playing another gem of an innings. She just moves across the crease, access the onside, and plays it away down back with a square leg for 4. So Michael is saying, I wish Camber would at least learn to strike at 100. She is very good at occupying the crease, but sometimes she strikes too slowly. All right. She strikes too slowly. Matthews just pulling away as Tuba. So they have brought the short fine leg Matthews drive down to mid-on. So they brought in the mid-on and they pushed back the backward square leg on the boundary and they brought the short fine leg around to her left. So bringing her closer to the umpire, the square leg umpire. So that's the adjustment they have made. So they've brought in the mid-on. Ball to Matthews and Matthews drive down to the field on the cover boundary. They will get a single here. She will move up. She will move up now to 41. The score is on 54 for 1. Camber is on 9. I got the point that Michael is saying if Camber was somewhere like 14 or 16, that is another 7 to the total where would be at 61. But I'm not worried quite yet. Tuba ball to Camber and Camber dabbed that away. Nice late cut. Dive in a foot by the field at short third man. Brilliant. Stop there by the field at short third man. The West Indies will get a single though. Who was that fielder? That looked to be Ali Arias. That's Ali Arias. Brilliant effort. She dived to her left at short third man and they got a single. 54 for 1 is the score. We are in over number 9. As Tuba there, just pull up out of her run up at the last moment. Matthews is on 41. 41. Camber is on 15. 51 for 1. Tuba, the right arm leg spinner, comes in. Ball to Matthews. Short. Oh, what a lovely shot. Up and over. Down to the boundary. The fielder coming around. She got there. Well done. And sends the return in. So they will get 2. She got 2 there. 43. Will push the score up to 57 for 1. I don't think Matthews really timed that as well as she wanted. It comes out towards the bottom portion of the bat, but I think she saw a boundary there, but she never quite timed it. Maybe just losing her shape a little at the last moment. Tuba bowl to Matthews, who plays it back down the pitch to the bowler, who field at the end of over 9. 57 for 1. Matthews is on 43, and with her, Camber on 10. West Indies 57 for 1 after 9. Being asked to take first strike. Caleb Francois said, you should know they are retired. Well, Caleb, I don't know if you're addressing me or you're addressing the previous person who was asking about the Knight sisters, but it is news to me. I didn't know that they I never knew that they were retired, but that is news to me. I'll double check it. Caleb Francois. I will double check that news. Absolutely toying with the field. Neither Dar's going to come into the attack. Yes, she's batting well. Okay, number 8 for 8. Okay, you're saying that 8 from 8. You love this West Indies team. Thank you. Dar is it. Bowl to Canberra and Canberra drives down to long on. They will get a single. Matthews comes back into strike. 58 for 1. Canberra moves up to 11 from 16 deliveries. Matthews and 43 from 30 deliveries. I believe if these, after this over, there'll be the drinks break. And I'm sure Sean Diaz is going to tell them now to press. With only 10 overs to go. Bowl to Matthews and Matthews drive. Down to long on. Easy single. This will push the score up now to 51. She's on 44. Canberra is on 11. So Dar, this is her first over. Tuba has 2 over remaining. And Sadia has 1. And I really think those are the 3 key over. And I love the way that Matthews is just manipulating Tuba. Because you cannot allow her to second. She will mystify you. 59 for 1. Canberra should have put away that full toss. Neither Dar to Canberra. Canberra getting another full toss and she swung it away. Down towards long on. The fielder come to her right. And they are coming back for the second. Good return. But Matthews made it. You know, it was a strong fielder. Number 7 is who? Is Alia. Alia is number 7. Yeah, 37. Alia is number 37. And they are back for 2. She's strong, you know. But anyway, Canberra should have put that away. It wasn't a no ball. It was dipping. Although it looked very full. And Matthews came back for the second run. Well run. With 2 more to the total. That will push Canberra up to 13. The score is now 6-1. Nida Dar comes into Canberra. Another full toss. And she hit this one harder. But straight to the fielder. She's just picking out the fielder there. And the score moves up to 62 for 1. Definitely Nida Dar not bowling well and Canberra not capitalizing. I think the fact that Pakistan is under 5 love. And I've not yet won a match on this in this series. The captain is under a lot of pressure. She comes in down the leg side to Matthews, who looking to turn that away. Misses. Wide signal by Poloski. The score moves up to 63 for 1. Matthews is on 44. Canberra is on 14. 1 delivery to come before the drinks break. 1 legitimate delivery. Nida Dar comes in over the wicket. Bowl to Matthews, who drives. Beat outside the half stump. The keeper whipped the blaze off. Did she? But I think Matthews was grounded. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. He's going to go upstairs. But I clearly think that Matthews was grounded. It's a drinks break, however. But I clearly think that she was grounded. Lansley Blake is saying, I would have paid or go miles to see a mature Matthews doubting Taylor at their best. Yes, just let's watch this replay. I think she's firmly grounded. Drive, misses. She dragged the foot, but she keep it down. Well done, Matthews. Well done. She slid it back. Okay. Right. Well done. So it's a drinks break. So at the drinks break, West Indies been asked to take first strike by Pakistan, who won the toss, or 63 for 1. Rashada Williams, the batswoman that went bowled by Fatima. She came down the pitch after facing 8 deliveries and only scoring 1 run. She came down the pitch, used her feet, she trying to get to the pitch of the delivery and made a wild swing, head in the air. She was beaten through the gap and the middle stump knocked back. She was gone, bowled by Fatima Sama for 1. The score at that time, West Indies, was 18. Since then, Matthews have reached 44 from 32 deliveries And Charmaine Campbell, the wicketkeeper batswoman, she's on 14 from 9 deliveries. After 10 overs, West Indies scoring at 6.3 runs per over. I expect with 10 overs to go, with 9 wickets in hand, with batswomen like Alia Lane, Chanel Henry, Alia Lane, Shady Nation to come. All those batswomen hit the ball very, very hard. And so I expect West Indies now to step on the gas from here. And probably we could still get another 80, 85 runs off those last 10 overs. That is my assumption at the break. Michael Douglas is saying, Campbell wants some power. Okay, I can see the joke in that. I can see. Yeah, I can see the joke in that, Michael Douglas. All right, good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, bro, good morning. Clean sweep for Pakistan. Have a nice day, Mr. Cozy. Thank you very much. You know, you always swell my head, Columbus, Symphony. Let's say Columbus, Symphony. Symphony. Let's say Columbus, but you always swell my head, man. Always coming and calling me Cozy number 2, always swelling my head. But I appreciate your commendation. It motivates me and it keeps me going, and it is very, very welcome. Talking about appreciation, I must say thank you to Shelly and Olivier. I think it's Shelly Olivier. Thank you for your contribution to the show. We really appreciate it, and we just ask for more support like that. So thank you very much, Shelly Olivier. We appreciate your support, and thank you very much again. And so some persons give support in words, and some gives financial support. And I thank you, Shelly Olivier, for your financial contribution to the show. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. It is well appreciated. So at this stage now, West Indies 63 for 1. Having won the toss, having lost the toss and was asked to take first strike. And the West Indies playing 11, they have made 2 changes to their playing 11. As you see there, Rashada Williams replaced Quiana Joseph. I think probably it's just rotation. We have yet to hear what is the situation with Stephanie Taylor. But I think that Rashada Williams coming in for Quiana Joseph is just a matter of rotation. And we also saw Zadia James coming in for Janela Glasgow. I again think that is just rotation. Janela Glasgow never bat in the match. She never bowl in the match. And so Zadia James probably just coming in as rotation. As it looks like Tuba will continue. Comes in, and this one is turned away into the onside by Camber. And they go through for a single. The score moves up now to 64 for 1. So this is the 11th over, the start of the 11th over. Hopefully these 2 can take it to about the 15th over mark. And after that, we can press on, So if these 2 can score, say, 7 runs are over, that will be another 35. So we're up to about 100 after 15 overs. With 5 overs to go, we can go berserk and probably get 60 out of the last 5 overs. 12 runs are over. Let's see the strategy. Or probably go, 7 runs and over from here. 35, 100. Let's see the strategy. But Matthews will be very key. So Ramin in her 3rd over now. I've conceded 14 runs off the 2.2 overs. Camber is back on strike. She's on 15. So comes in bowl to Camber, and Camber tuck this in the onside, behind square, to the right of the umpire. They're gone for 1. That's all they will get as the fielder comes in off this backward square leg boundary, sends the return into Alvey, the wicket keeper, and they go through for 1. West Indies move up to 65 for 1. Camber is on 15, and Matthews comes in. Camber is on 16, and Matthews on 45 comes into strike. West Indies 66 for 1. Comes in now, bowl to Matthews, and Matthews swings this away, through square leg, beat the field into the boundary for 4. Lovely shot. She moves up to 49. West Indies move up to 70 for 1. So Raheem there just tossing it up on middle and leg stump, and Matthews just whipping it away, forward of square down to the boundary for 4. West Indies now 69 for 1. Good shot by Matthews. She moves up now to 49, 1 away from another half century in the series. What a series she's having. I asked the question the other day. Comes in now. Ball to Matthews. And Matthews just plays this into the onside. 2 mid-wicket. They're gone for 1. That's her half century. Another half century. The fielder charges in misfield. But they weren't looking for the singer as Matthews soaked up another half century. So that's another half century for the West Indies captain. She made ducks in the first T20 International, but she responded with 2 consecutive half centuries now. And may she, hopefully, is she high enough 100 in this one? Hopefully. I'm telling you, if Matthews score 100 in this one, we are in for a treat. Ball to Camber. She's down the pitch and she just chipped it away to the right of the short mid-wicket. It will go down to long on for a singer. And the score, West Indies now will move up to 72. Yes, 72 for 1 at the end of the over. After 11 over, West Indies are 72 for 1. So just about 6 runs, about 6.6 runs are over. 72 from 11 is about just about 6.6 runs are over that West Indies is scoring at this stage. So good going, not bad going. We want to get up the score to about anywhere between 145 and 160. I don't think Pakistan can get anywhere such a total. So it's going to be very interesting. Jay, good to have you here, man. Good to have you here. Stephanie is not playing today. Down the leg side, whipped away by Matthews. They're gone for 1. That's all they will get. The score will move up now to 73. 73 for 1. Matthews, who is on 50, comes back into strike. Camber is on 18 from 23. Camber need 2-4. Somewhere along the line, she need 2-4 to get that run rate, that strike rate up down the leg side. Beat the keeper. Matthews move away from the stump. Neither decided to follow her. The keeper gave chase. They're gone for 1. They come back for 2. So this will be 3 wide. 3 wide. So this will push the score up to 76. So the intention from Matthews is quite clear. Sasha, like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Good to know that you are here. Jay, I do not know what's wrong with Stephanie. I do not know. I sent an email to the West Indies. I sent an email to the communication officer, media officer. Dar comes in, bowl to Matthews, who clipped this away, threw mid on. They will get a single, a touchdown. They're coming back for the second. Well played as the field off the mid-wicket boundary have to come right into the edge of the circle. And the West Indies batswomen were able to run 2. The score moves up now to 78 for 2. Matthews move up to 52 from 36 deliveries. With her is Camber, who is on 18 from 23 deliveries. So she just whipped that away, and the fielder started charging. And by the time she got there, with the mid-wicket and the backward square leg converging just at the edge of the circle where a mid-wicket would have been, they come through for 2. 78 for 1 now. The intention is quite clear right now from Matthews. Comes in now, ball to Matthews, and she hit this hop on over the top. Beat the fielder and the cover boundary into the boundary now for 4. Matthews is turning it on. Wow, Matthews is turning on the trill here now. That was hop on over. Good shot. 56 to Matthews. Oh, what a shot. What a shot by the West Indies captain. Neither Dar pitching it up. And Matthews love it there. I can tell you, she love it there. She can play that shot all night. 56 now to Matthews. 82 for 1. Dar comes in, bowl to Matthews. Off the back foot again. Hit it in the air. Over the top. Down to the boundary for 4. I told you she can play that shot all night. I told you. If you don't have a sweep on the boundary for Matthews, she's going to punish you. She loves that. Her eyes lit up. It actually lit up when you do not have a sweep on the cover boundary. I'm telling you, you need a sweep on the cover boundary to Matthews. The longer you take to put a sweep on the cover boundary, the happier we are going to be. That was a lovely shot by Matthews. She moves up now to 60. Now Dar making some arrangement in the field, some rearrangement in the field now. 86 for 1 West Indies. We are in over number 12. And suddenly this now 612 is 72. 7 times 12 is 84. Am I right? So we have gone past 7. The run rate has gone past 7. Dar round the wicket to Matthews, and Matthews plays this away through the onside. They're gone for 1. They're looking for the 2. They're coming back. Canberra is coming back. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be very close, but I think Canberra made it. It's going to be very close. I think she made it, though. The umpire appears not to be going upstairs, but I think Canberra made it. Good running there by Canberra. 90 for 1 now. She played that away, threw mid on, and they got back for 2. But I think that she made it. Let's look. She's coming back. The fielder picked it up, sends the return in. She made it quite comfortable. She made it quite comfortable. 90 for 1. Ran over number 12. She comes in now, bowl to Matthews. Outside the half stump, and Matthews cut away. It can't beat backward point. Good stop by the fielder at backward point. Shouldn't that be 90? Instead of 88 for 1, my calculation is that it is 90. But at the end of the over, it's 88 for 1. And the run rate at this time is about 7.3, 7.3, 7.4, 7.35, somewhere thereabout. So West Indies now turning on the trill. I was saying that 100 by the end of the 15th over. I think that we can get now 105 or probably even 110 by the end of the 22 from 3. Yes, so 110. So let's target 110 by the end of the 15th over. So Dar, the Pakistani captain, have bowled 2 overs for 22 runs. Sorry about that. Let me thank you, Atina. Yes, Atina is saying hit that likes button. Please hit that like button. Hit it, please. Kalonja, welcome to the show. Good morning, man. I'm at work today and the commentating is very entertaining. Thank you. I appreciate the motivation. Thank you. Yes, it was a lovely shot, Mikel. Ailey is fantastic. Yes, she is. Want Henry coming next and slap some 6s. Well, I think they're going to send Chanel Henry next. The last time West Indies was after a good start, though, she got a 1 ball. I hope that doesn't repeat itself, as she has yet to perform in the series. And you would have seen it on my thumbnail. Raheem in her final over, bowl to Matthews, who strokes this down to the field on the long on boundary. They got a singer. She will move up now to 63. Canberra 19 comes into strike. 90 for 1. It's a West Indies. Is something wrong with Matthews' side? She looked to be stretching her side here just a little. Comes in now, bowl to Canberra. Canberra down the pitch. Cannot beat Raheem. She failed to stop it though. And they will go through for a single. Matthews looking for 2. She's coming back. Well run, Matthews. Well run. Direct hit. They're going to go up. I hope she hasn't run out herself. But that was a direct hit. So Canberra was down the pitch. She hit the ball back to the bowler, who didn't get it cleanly. It hit her in her ears, and so she couldn't really go for the ball. Matthews saw an opportunity for a second, and she came back. Was this a misjudgment on the part of Matthews because it was a direct hit? Let's watch the replay. First, they're showing you. So she tries to stop it, then hit her at the side of her face, or right side of her face. She held on to it. She never went for the ball immediately. When she did, the fielders were charging from off the long on boundary. It was a direct hit. They have yet to show the replay. Matthews had to pull out the dive. Good commitment from the West Indies captain there. 92 for 1. Let's see. They are still not shown the replay. I do not know why, but they are still not showing the replay. 92 for 1. Or did Matthews make it safely? While they're treating her, let me just run through your comment. Yes, Jay, I would love. I think Henry's gonna come. I think Henry's gonna come next. Good morning, Christopher Bristol. How are you? Good to have you here. Let's see now. So they're gonna show the replay now. Why is Christopher Bristol saying that she's out? So 92 for 1. So she made it clearly that they're not even showing the replay. Okay, so she made it clearly. So why Christopher Bristol is saying out? Why are you saying out, Christopher Bristol? Christopher, sir, Carlton, me think you are cozy a replacement. You know if you comment, thank you, sir. Thank you, Christopher, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Michael, I realized that, but I thought then that I don't know where you saw the image that he didn't call for it, because maybe he'd have called for medical attention and then called for the replace. So we're just assuming here. Could you have tell whether she was out or not? I couldn't. I don't know. Probably you knew. So ball now to Canberra, and Canberra whipped this away through mid-wicket. They're gone for one. They will come back for the second. Yes, they are coming back for the second as the fielder fumble and push the ball away to the fielder coming from mid-wicket. So they go through for two. 94 now for one. Can West Indies get up to 110 at the end of over number 15? This is looking good for the West Indies here now. She came around, she misfield. It hit her foot and it went to the fielder at mid-wicket. Luckily for her, that could have easily gone into the boundary. And pulled away by Canberra. Down towards the same fielder. Let's see, straight to her this time. She never picked up cleanly, but only a single. Canberra will now. The score is on 95 for one. Matthews coming to strike. She's on 63. Canberra 24. So Canberra just need that boundary. It's the end of the over. At the end of over number 13, West Indies 95 for one. So if we get 15 from the next two overs, I would have met the revised target. Initially, I said 100 or 15, but we have gone better than that. Sorry. We have gone better than that. And hopefully the revised target is 110 or 15. So 2 overs to get 15 runs. Me think she did out. Oh, no, man. Yes, come on, Canberra. I think Canberra is going to pull out some sweep shots now. She's going to start sweep everything. One thing that I love about Canberra, though, she always using her feet, you know, probably doesn't have the power as some of the batsmen like Ali Lane, Chanel Henry, Matthews herself, you know, Shady Nation, but she's always looking to use her feet. So Fatima, who is said to be injured, moves in now. Passes the umpire, ball to Canberra, and Canberra just strokes this away, down to long on. The fielder charging, and Matthews will now get the strike. She's on 63. Canberra moves up to 25 from 29 deliveries, 96 for one. Fatima is in her third over. Me does make my call before the umpires they make them call. Lol. Okay, nothing wrong with that because it's all a part of the fun, right? Matthews is on 63 from 41 deliveries. That's a strike rate of about 155. She plays this away down to mid-wicket. They'll only get a single. Well done by the fielder who charged in off the mid-wicket boundary, sends the return into the keeper, Halvey. Singer, 96 now for one. 97. That should be 97. I think it should be 97 for one. The score is saying 96, but I think it should be 97. Canberra comes back into strike. She's going to face up to Fatima Sana, who have gotten 1 wicket so far for 11 runs. She's the only bowler to have picked up a wicket. Matthews is on 63. Canberra is on 25. Canberra is on 6. Ball to Canberra, full pitch delivery, and she drives it down to long on for a single. And so the scoreboard is not working. I think we're on 98. I think it should be 98. I think Matthews should be 64 and Canberra should be 26. Yes, it's right now. 98 for one. The scoreboard is now right. So we have seen where Fatima has been bowling full and straight at middle and leg stump. And that's a deliberate tactics on her part. She comes in now, bowl to Matthews again. This time she misses though, down the leg side. Wide will signal. The score will move up to 99. So West Indies 1 away from 100. It's a clear, deliberate tactics. We saw Sadia did it when she started the bowling. And we saw Fatima did it. They tried to bowl full and straight to the West Indies batswomen. However, whenever they miss, they usually travel. But for most time, though, Fatima Sana has been hitting the spot. and have only been conceded a single. She seems to be sending back the long off. Who's she pulling up now? As Matthews, who is on 64, that's what? 64, and so she's at strike rate of 150.05, probably something like that, or 152. Over the wicket now, ball to Matthews, on the leg stump again. She strokes it down to long, and they jog walk a single. That's the West Indies 100. So West Indies 100 for 1 in over number 14, 13.4 overs. The captain is on 65. With her is her vice captain, Camber, who's on 26. And again, these two are forming a nice partnership, 18. So that's 82. So this partnership is now 82. Remind you that Rashada Williams, I think, got out in the 4th over. So 82, the partnership. Good going here. Ball to Camber, and she swings this away down to long on, though. She lost her shape there just a little, but she kept it along the ground, and it goes down to long on. She moves up to 27. Matthews is on 66. 101 for 1. Fatima continues to bowl full and straight. So there's a short third man backward point, cover, extra cover, long off, a sweep on the cover boundary, a long on, a mid wicket, and a short fine leg. That's the field for Matthews as Fatima Sama comes into her now. Let's see what will happen. Up to the wicket and bowl again full and straight, and she whip this away through mid wicket. It will go straight to the fielder coming off the mid wicket boundary, and there's a single at the end of over number 15 of 14. At the end of over number 14, West Indies 102 for 1. Matthews is on 66. With her, Canberra on 27. 8 more needed off this over for us to meet our target. Christopher Bristol is saying that them ladies are hustle upon the field. Big respect to the women cricketers. Yes, they are very, very fit. I think this is probably the fittest West Indies team I've ever seen. I mean, male, female, fittest West Indies team I've ever seen. And I've never seen a more committed West Indies team than this team. Credit to Ailey Matthews, credit to Sean Diaz, and all that management group that is inspiring and motivating this set of ladies to put their body on the line for the cause of West Indies cricket. I am proud of this group of ladies. Thank you, Global Calypso Music. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much. I want you to keep McLean in the selector's mind. Well, I will, but as I have always said, that when it is a match, we try to concentrate and support those who are playing. But I got your point. I take your point, and I will do. Round the wicket was Dar. Good delivery there. Matthews dug it out, and Pakistan are behind in the over rate. Dar comes into Matthews, and Matthews drive back to the ball. Again, full and straight. So they are way behind in the over rate, and that's why you see Dar running back to the top of her mark. Round the wicket to Matthews. And Matthews turned this away. Can't beat short fine leg. Will they get a single? Yes. Canberra comes through quickly, and they got a single. 103 now for 1. And this is a good over thus far by Dar, and it seems like my target is not going to meet, because we have 3 deliveries now to get 7 runs. 3 deliveries to get 7 runs. Let's see what will happen. Or is it 3 deliveries to get 6 runs? Ball to Canberra, and Canberra hit this pass Dar down towards long on, straight to the fielder there. And there's only a single. That's Nashra. That's the fielder, Nashra. So 1 more to the score. It should be 105. Shouldn't it be what? Let's see now. She comes in now. Ball to Matthews, and Matthews hit this high in the air, straight down the ground. The fielder is set straight, so they will get another single. Clear intent there from Matthews. 104, 105 for 1 now. 1 delivery to go in the over. Neither Dar. This is a good over by Dar. Ball to Canberra, and Canberra drives through the offside to the left of the long off fielder, who comes around field and sends the return in. Only a single. Good over this by Dar. Very, very good over. Lovely over by Dar. I think she conceded 4 runs from it. 106 for 1 at the end of over number 15. So the original target that I set, we passed it, but the revised target, we never quite passed it. However, 106 for 1. So these ladies have now added 88 runs for the second wicket partnership. You know, but West Indies really need to get going now. 106 for 1, 5 overs to go. Can we get 60 from the next 5 overs? I think anything over 40 is 40 more is out of reach for Pakistan. And 40 more, that would take us up to 146. I think that is out of reach for Pakistan. But I really want us to get 60 off these last 5 overs. 2 over to Campbell, reverse sweep, misses, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. I really would like us to get that off these. Just reverse sweep. Jay said, Musk can make 160 today if Matthews stay. I agree. As a way behind. Pakistan women will be win today match. All right, good. I'm glad that you are here, Amzad Hussain. Glad to have you here, man. We love that. Cut and misses by Canberra outside the off stump, 106 for 1. Canberra really need to get going now. She has to do something. Matthews need to talk. Yes, I think Matthews is talking to her. She needs to do something here. Mikael is saying the fitness West Indies team for real in a long while. The management doing well. Yes, man. True. Let's give them credit. Decision pending here. Was there a chance that she was stumped? Let's see. Let's watch it. I saying a chance that she was stumped. Oh, her feet were well done, Canberra. Well done. Although I'm saying well done, good balance and so on. But I wouldn't have a match. I wouldn't. Me personally, it's not anything against Canberra. Because I always talk for the benefit of the team. I would love to see Chanel Henry or Ali Alain batting right now. I'm telling you the truth. Don't want Matthews to get out though. Will Canberra just hit away some ball? I share that view, Jay. I can accept that McLean could be open with Matthews, but again, let's support those who are here. Ball to Canberra, and Canberra hit this away down to mid-off. They go through for a quick singer, and so they take it and Tuba. It hit Tuba on the foot. Again, Tuba is in trouble. She seemed to be very unlucky today. Wow, with the physio, this would be the second time the physio would be coming out for Tuba in this bowling spell. Wow. The score, though, 1-7 for 1. I don't know if the physio is going to come out because they are behind the over rate. Yeah. Miguel is saying, yes, agree. The management of these ladies fit for this series. That is true. Randy Giddens, welcome to the show. How are you? At least 150 today, and that should do it. I agree with that. Clean sweep. Yes, I believe it will be a clean sweep too. So our friend Hussain from Pakistan, you know, you come, but we appreciate it. D. Anthony Plummer. Tuba go around the wicket to Matthews. He hit it straight to the field at mid-off. Wow, it was a full toss, and Matthews hit it straight to the fielder at mid-off. Cannot believe it. Wow. Wow. It was a full toss, Tuba around the wicket, and Matthews hit it straight to the field at mid-off. I think the break. Oh, I'm trying to understand whether she was trying to go over the offside or she was trying to hit it over mid-wicket for 6, wide-ish, straightish mid-wicket, wide-ish long on, and the bat just probably come around too quick, and the ball never quite reached her. It was a little slower than she expected, and so it peeled off the outer portion of the bat and just lobbed to mid-off, and Matthews gone. West Indies losing their second wicket. Matthews gone with the score at 107 for 2. Caught Nidadar off the bowling of Tuba for 68 from 49 deliveries, a strike rate of 138, and Shady Nation is the new batswoman. Unlucky there for our captain, Ailey Matthews, but she played well, and the 289 for the second wicket. Cannot ask for more than that. You know, you would have loved to more, but they have done well. This West Indies women team is too dependent on Ailey. They are also very unfit players who needs to make way for others. Well, that is so. All right. I do not. Number one, the first part, this West Indies team is too dependent on Ailey. Well, dependent on Ailey, just like we did in the past when we depended on George Headley a lot. And you cannot take Ailey away from the team. I agree with dependent on her, but she's a part of the team. She's a West Indian and she's doing well. So we should be happy that we have someone like her in the team and not playing against her. We should be happy that we have someone like her. So I appreciate her being the team. Are we too dependent on her? Maybe. Do we need to see more players coming through? Of course. But what I can tell you, I have seen improvement in this team. It's the end of the 16th over, 109 for 2. I have seen improvement in this team. And in the first T20 International, may I remind you, Packard, neither around the wicket, bowl to Canberra, hit this away, down to long on. For a single, will they come back for the 2? These 2 can run, but they stay on 1. The score moves up to 110 now for 2. May I remind you, Packard, that in the first T20 International, Ailey made ducks, and the West Indies still won. You know, the second part of your comment that they are very unfit, well, you're entitled to your opinion, but that is not my observation. Dar comes in now, bowl to Nation, and Nation drives down to long on for another single. They go through, so this will push the score up to 111. Yes, so that's your opinion, but that's not my observation. Who needs to make way for others? I think that there's some players who should not have been in this, have to support them because they are in Pakistan. Cut outside the half stump, loud appeal by the keeper, Canberra out caught. So Canberra out caught here, 111 for 3. She looking to cut. And what they say in cricket, when one batsman go, after a long partnership, the other one tend to out also. And there it was, Dar outside the half stump. Canberra looking to hit it too hard. Got the edge through to the keeper, the catch. And she has gone. Alfie taking the catch there. So West Indies 111 for 3 in over number 17. Yeah, so we have to support the team that is in Pakistan, and I will continue to support. Do I believe that there are some players who are in Pakistan who should not be there? Yes, I'm not going to call the name. I know 3 players who are in Pakistan who I would not have selected, but I have to support them. And, you know, so let's be positive now. Jay, you could be right. You could be right. I always follow your insightful program. Thank you very much, Randy Giddens. I appreciate it. Ailey alone can't. Yes. Okay. So thank you. So Captain Matthews, give me that vibe, that vibe, confidence, swagger. Yes. That is. Come now, bold drives down to long on for a single. So that's Shaniel Henry. And the score will now move up now to 112. So I understand your frustration, Packard, but I'm going to concentrate on the match. And let's keep some positive comment flowing. I am one of the biggest critics of the players. You know that. A critique of West Indies. But in a match, I have to back the players. Whipped away through mid-wicket. I will support the players in a match. So I want to keep it positive. We can always discuss your views at another time, Packard. But in a match, let's keep it positive now. I think she made a 20 in the first match. I may be wrong, and you may be right. But whether that or so, now we hope she makes 20 today. Ball to Henry, and Henry mistimed it, and it goes back to Nidadar, and there is no run. So after 17 overs, so Pakistan have bowled the last 3 overs for a mere 11 runs and have picked up 2 wickets. 3 overs, 11 runs, 2 wickets. That's the last 3 overs bowled by Yes, the last 3 overs, 11 runs. 11 runs and 2 wickets. So let's keep the positive going now. Positiveness here. Let's be positive here now. But these 2 batsmen can run hard and they can hit away the ball. 113 for 3. We'll probably not get up to 150. This might be a very tighter match. We definitely need at least 30 off these last 3 overs. 2 batter bowler last over here now. Definitely need at least 30. 2 round the wicket, bowl to Henry, who swings and misses, not keeping her high on the ball, and it goes through to the keeper, who failed to gather, and there is no run. Let's watch now. Nation, as Tuma comes in now, bowl to Nation, and she swings this away. She beat the short mid-wicket. We'll have to give chase. They're gone for 1. They're coming back for the second. Oh, if Tuba had collected, that should have been out. Tuba was in the wrong place, sloppy from the Pakistani leg spinner. Nonetheless, happily so, West Indies got 2 there. The score moves up now to 115 for 3. But if she was in the right place, I think Henry would have been in trouble. Tuba comes in now to bowl to Nation, who just pulls away as there's some adjustment in the field. 3 in this inner circle on the offside. Bowl to Nation, and Nation drives. Can't beat short mid-wicket. This is not good from Nation. This is not good from the West Indies batswoman at this time. Not good. Not good at all. We're in such a good position after 15 overs. Comes in now, bowl to Nation, and Nation hit this away. Can't beat the fielder coming off the long on boundary, and just another single. Just another single there. Let's see what Henry will do with Tuba. 116 for 3. This is Tuba final over. I think Sadie have another over to bowl, which will be very, very crucial. Very crucial over there. Henry's on 1 from 2 deliveries. She comes into strike with her at the creases, Nation. Let's see now. Tuba to Henry, and she swings this away. Down back with a square leg into the boundary now for 4. Finally, West Indies got a boundary there. That swung away, down behind square. 120 now for 3. 1 delivery to come in over number 18. 120 for 3. Finally, she swung it away, down back with a square, forward a square for 4. There's a full toss. So this tactics of Tuba going round the wicket of work. Let's see now. Henry looks up at the scoreboard and pulls away as the bowler was about to come in, but she wasn't quite ready. 120 for 3. 2.1 overs to go. West Indies need to get up to 140 here. So let's look at the field. A short fine leg on a mid-wicket, down the leg side, taken on the pad, over the keeper head. They're going to run through for the leg by. So that one turn from outside the leg stump, taken on the body, over the keeper head. They go through for the leg by. At the end of over number 18, West Indies, 121 for 3. Nation is on 7. With her, Henry is on 5. Yes, Rastaman will be lucky to get 150 from here, but I love the spirit. Yeah. Yes, Pakat, this is better from you. Yes, man. We're aiming for 140. That's better. That's better from you, Pakat. That's much better. Rastaman, yes, man. Ailey, yes, Pakat, better. Ailey is indeed a class act. No question about that. Yes, she is. So 2 over to go. 1 will be bowled by Fatima Sam and 1 will be bowled by Sadia. Sadia bowled the first to Henry, who's off the back foot. She beats cover. And let's see, go straight to the fielder. Will they come back for a second? No. That's as a single. It's going to be very interesting now. I would have loved to see Henry taking most of Sadia. But let's see what Nation can do. She has bowled very well. And you know that final over to be bowled by Fatima. She's just going to come and try to fire in the Yorkers. Sadia bowls to Nation. And Nation trying to hit this over the top. It got the inner portion of her bat. The fielder charges in from off the boundary, only a single. The bowler did not pick up the return, but she's backed up into the onside. Nation is running in onto the pitch, and the umpire is warning her there for not running onto the pitch. So West Indies now really need to get, she was right down the center of the pitch. For about 10 meters, she was down the center of the pitch into Henry. And Henry drives down to long off for a single. The boundaries have dried up since Matthews got out. 124 now for 3. 3 deliveries remaining in this over. Nation is on 8. Pakistan have crawled their way back. We must give Pakistan credit, because after 15 overs, West Indies were 106 for 1. We must give Pakistan credit for the way they have fought back in this match. Say that to Nation. She's into Nation. And Nation hit this into the onside. Can't beat short fine leg. The return comes in too slow. And they got back. Did she get back or did they go through for a single? Credit to Pakistan for reining this in. Nation is playing too many cross-batted shots. She need to go straight. She need to play straight. Too many cross-batted shots. Say they're into Nation. Nation down the pitch again. And she almost yorked herself. It got the inner portion of the bat, which allows them to go through for a single as the ball goes out into the onside. West Indies 125 for 3. This match is going to be very, very interesting. Unless Chanel Henry can hit 2-6 or so on, Pakistan will be well in this match. Let's watch now. Sadia comes into Henry. And Henry hit this high in the air. It peels off her bat, drops short of the fielder coming in. But at least she was able to get ball onto bat in a more timely manner than Nation was doing it. It wasn't quite timed, because probably if she had timed it properly, it had gone out of the ground. However, it was in the air. 126 for 3, 1 over to go. Yes, singles are not good enough at this stage. 135, we need 9 to get that. I would take 135. I would prefer 140. We have to get a finisher for this situation. Well, one of the finisher in the team is batting. That is Henry, and the other one is Alain. But I don't know. Henry just not timing the ball, but Henry is dangerous. Kester Osborne is saying 135. I will take that. Prefer 140 though. Can we get 14 out of this final over? Fatima is going to aim for middle and leg, and she's going to bowl full. I hope Henry either try to hit her inside out or hit her over long on for 2-6. Fatima over the wicket, bowl to Henry, as I told you, down the leg side. It came off the pad. They will go through for a leg by. You want that to miss the pad, If you want that to miss the pad and run away down to the boundary for 4 wide, that's what you want. But anyhow, it took the pad and they go through for a leg by. 127 now for 3. So she's going to continue to aim for that middle and leg stump. That one, she missed it. She never execute there. Maybe Henry should have come inside her stump and whip it away down behind square leg. Maybe. Let's watch Nation though. As Fatima just ensuring that she gets the field right. 5 deliveries to go in the West Indies innings. It looks so promising at 106 for 2. Comes in now, bowl to Henry. And Henry gave herself room and try to go through the offside, but cannot beat the inner circle as they go through for a single. 128 for 3. We need 2 boundaries. We need 2-4. Whether 4 and a 6, 2 6s or 2 4s, we need 2 boundaries. Good effort there by the fielder. But at least some intention there shown, some positive intent there shown by Nation. She gave herself room, for she realized what Fatima is trying to do. She comes in, bowl to Henry, and Henry whip this away in the air, down towards the field on the mid-wicket. They're going to come back for the 2. I know they're going to take it on, and they got 2 there. So this will push the score up to 130. 130 for 3. Who said 135? Choose set you free said 141. Let's see. Who said 135, 140, 141, what will it be? Can Henry hit 2 sixes here now? 3 deliveries to come. Does Henry need to move across her off stump a little? Probably stay on middle stump because Fatima is aiming for middle and leg. Does she need to go deeper in the crease? She needs to do something. She just cannot stand still. Does she needs to bat out of her crease? She needs to do something to put off Fatima. Over the week, yes, she comes down and drives down to long on. At least she does something. Cannot beat long on, but at least she have shown some intent and got that on the full. And at least it comes off the bat with some timing and it races down to long on, but straight to the fielder. They got a single 131. So at least she move her feet and try to get to Fatima. As I said, she should not be standing still. So well done, Henry. Good thinking on your feet, Henry. Fatima to Nation now. Well, 145, 135 is it looks like. In come Fatima. Bowls to Nation. And Nation then hit this in the air. She's going to be caught at short third man. Nation goes. Nation goes caught at short third man. And this was a miserable batting performance from Nation. Gone for 10 from 13 deliveries. And Pakistan have picked up their 4th wicket. So with 1 delivery to go in the innings, Pakistan have bowled their last 4.5 overs for 25 runs and picked up 3 wickets. 4.5 overs, 3 for 25. What a death bowling performance this by Pakistan. And keeping themselves in the game. 131 for 4. 3 wickets in 29 balls, 3 wickets, 25 runs. The heart of the West Indies middle order. What happened to Stephanie Taylor? We now need to know what happened to Stephanie Taylor. Definitely need to know what happened to Stephanie Taylor. Because if she's not injured, she should have been in this team. I understand the rotation policy. Let's see now. Alia Alain, she can hit a 6. Let's see. She swings this away, down towards long on. They're gone for 1. They're going to come back for the second. To mid-wicket, she's out, run out. So 132. The final score is 132. West Indies was asked to bat by Pakistan. And they are 132 for 5 of their 20 overs. Just running through the scorecard for you. Matthews made 68. Rashada Williams made 1. Shermaine Campbell 31, Shadeen Nation 10, Chinel Henry not out 11, and Alia Alain, she made 1, run out for 1. West Indies 132 for 5 of their 20 overs. Going through the Pakistani bowling, Saidia Iqbal, she got none for 19 from her 4 overs. Fatima Sama, 2 for 21 from her 4. Ramin Shawin, who comes in for Nashar, the half spinner comes in for the left arm orthodox spinner. None for 28 from her 4. 2 by the leg spinner, 1 for 41. She got the wicket of Matthews. Very, very importantly, Tuba got the wicket of Matthews, and that made all the difference. Neither Dar, the captain, got 1 for 30 from her 4 overs. So the situation is that Pakistan won the toss and asked West Indies to take first strike. And after 32 overs, after 20 overs, West Indies are 132 for 5 after their 20 overs. Pakistan innings will start in a little bit, but for the time being, the West Indies team has not yet released their squad up to this time. You know, it's the innings break. I just want to take a break and then I'll be back with the start of the West Indies innings. So up to this time, West Indies have not released their team. I'm checking. Have they? No, they have not. So the word is that they have not yet released their team. So until in about a few minutes, as I did in the previous match, I just put up here the West Indies. This is the West Indies fixtures, and so I will be back with you for the start of the innings. The Pakistan reply. Wow. So welcome back. We are about to resume. And so the players are on the field. West Indies will be looking to restrict Pakistan for below this 132. Pakistan needs 133 to win. And it's good to see that Halia Lane is going to start for West Indies. So Alia Lane, the Pakistan batswoman, it's Shamila Connell. She generally start the bowling, Shamila Connell. So we are looking to see who the two Pakistani batswomen are. Their name has not yet come up. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. It's a play. So Connell is it who's going to come over the wicket. And she bowls to Aisha. Aisha and Amin are the two open batters. So Amin, Aisha playing the first ball away down to third man for a single. So we are on our way here now. Reminding you, West Indies, just you are hearing me loud and clear. How you doing, man? Why you don't join the show? Why you don't join the show live, boss? Why you don't join the show live? West Indies men are going to have a tough time containing batsmen in the T20. Well, we'll get to that though. Connell bowl to Amin who whip this away through mid-wicket. They'll go through for a single. So one more to the total. Two without loss. Three without loss after three deliveries. I need to get my bearings here. I mean, they ran hard for that one. This is good also by the Pakistani. In the past, they would have just settled for one. So this is good from Pakistan. This is good from Pakistan. Definitely good. Definitely good from Pakistan. Definitely. Connell bowl to Aisha, who plays it back down the pitch on the onside, and the bowler field, and there is no run. So the score remains on 4 without loss. We are in the first over of the West Indies, of the Pakistani reply. 4 without loss. So Basil, please come onto the show, man. Join me. Come on. And that one came back in sharply, but they just played it out into the offside and go through for a quick single. We have seen a clear intent here from Pakistan, and they have come with a plan. They are not going to take any 8-love. Clear from the beginning. This is a different approach by Pakistan. They already are running harder than they usually do in the past. Basil is saying that, L. James, it means that without that player's performance, there's a great likelihood, L. James, it means that without that player's performance, there's a great likelihood the team loses. Matthew's brilliance covers up the ineptness of the rest of the team for the most part. So Basil, come and join us, man. Don't hide behind your keyboard. Come and join us on the show. Hence, against better teams, West Indies' chances of winning is very unlikely. I got that, Basil, but as I've always said, I, as a West Indian supporters, I have to support the 11 that is playing 6 without loss after 1 over. I have to support the 11, and there's no way I can do anything different. I'm just happy that Matthews is a West Indian. That's what I'm happy about, and I'm glad I have her in the West Indies team. And certainly, I don't have to be playing against her. I'm glad the West Indies is not playing against her, because the whole world is afraid of her. So please, come on, Basil, and join the discussion, man. And join the live watch along here. And let us have your feedback. So it's... Okay, good. Yes, man. Looking forward to it. Very good. So this is Henry. Is this Henry? Who's starting? Yes, Henry. Over the wicket, bowl to the drives. Oh, that's sloppy from Henry. Oh, sloppy. She feel it and then shied it at the stump and gave away 4 runs. And this is what we are talking about. This is why on the thumbnail, you see I put the enigmatic Chanel Henry. The enigmatic Chanel Henry. So the ball was played back down the offside. She field. She shied it at the stump, unnecessarily so, widely so. Canberra had no chance, and it raced away down to the fine leg boundary for 4 overthrow. No chance at all. Henry had. It was a wild throw, and wow, bad start here by the West Indies. And Pakistan are 10 for 1 after 1 delivery of the second over. That was on the batswoman leg, and she turns it away. Beat short, fine leg, down to the boundary for 4 more. Ashmin just turning away that one past the short fine leg, down to the fine leg boundary. Sloppy start here by Henry. She's all over the place. 4 more. Pakistan move up to 14 without loss in this after second delivery of over number 2. So after giving away 4 runs with her wild feeling, her indisciplined feeling, she now bowl a delivery on the batswoman pad. She just whipped it away. Let's see. Hope she does better now. Let's see if she's going to get in that outswing and nick off the batsman in bold. And she just plays this one down to where a second slip would have been. The keeper come around from behind the stump and field. There is no run. That's better from her. Much, much better. 14 without loss. It's so gut-wrenching when she just throw away the ball like that. 14 without loss. We are in over number 2. Henry turns at the top of his mark. She now begins to move in over the wicket. Ball to Amin, who places one out into the offside. They go through for a quick single. This is a different Pakistani team. This is a different Pakistani team today. They are running for everything. They have talked about it. So what West Indies need to do now is that one of the fielder who is in that circle need to come very short. So there are 5 on the edge of the circle, but instead of a 5 on the edge of the circle, one need to come in short to prevent those singles. Henry just pulled up out of our run up there. And we'll go back to the top of his mark. Mark. Pakistan 15 without loss. So she's batting out of her crease. She dropped it short. Matthews just could not prevent the single. She charged in, but they were through in a flash because that's a clear plan that they're going to run hard. Bowl, and she just dabbed this away past the backward point. The fielder comes around off the third man boundary. They're looking for the second. This is good from Pakistan. I love this. They are playing this aggressively. You are 5-0 down in the series, lost the 3 ODI, and you are 2-0 down in the T20 series. They come with a different approach. Let's see how West Indies will respond. I still think West Indies is going to win. Henry over the wicket, full toss, whipped away, poor delivery. It will go into the boundary just about now. 4 more. And that was just whipped away by Amin. She will move up now to 17. At the end of Henry over, which conceded 14 runs, 20 without loss, 14 runs, Chanel Henry conceded in her first over, 14 runs. After a very good first delivery, she chose to throw it away as if to say, no man, it shouldn't have been a dot ball. Here's 4, take it. And a wild throw. So Jay saying, so you are telling me only 1 4 was it from the other girls other than Ailey Matthews? Shake my head. Wow. That's very interesting. Let me double check that. Of all the other batswomen in the West Indies team, yes, only 1 out of 4, and it was hit by Chanel Henry. Connell, the senior pro in the team, bowled down the leg side. Canberra scramble across, couldn't stop it. The return comes in at the stump, just misses. They are through for the extra. So 2 more to the total. That was wide down the leg side. Canberra scramble across, could not gather the ball, and they went through for the extra. So 2 wide there. The score moves up now to 22. Connell comes in, bowl to Amin, and Amin dabbed this away. Cannot beat backward points. That's Cherry and Fraser, and there is no run. The score remains on 22. So 10 force it by Matthews, 1 by Chanel Henry. So that's the situation. Thank you for bringing that to our attention, Jay. It's appreciated. I appreciate that. Connell, bowl to Amin, short, and she pulls it this between mid-wicket and mid-on. It's going into the boundary for 4 more. Or did she got there? Look like, yes, she never got there. She never got there. The fielder gave chase, but that she never got there. So this is a good rollicking start by Pakistan. It was short outside the stump, and she pulled it away through mid-wicket down to the boundary. She hit the gap between mid-on and mid-wicket, and it went into the wide long-on boundary for 4 more, 26 without loss. Pakistan in a hurry here to get this 133. So Connell now, we need Matthews into the attack. Short, outside the stump, cut away. Beat the diving Cherry and Fraser at backward point. I think she should have stopped that. It raced into the backward point boundary for 4 more. Pakistan is really, really motoring along now. 30 without loss. Amin, what got into her? She's playing a blinder here. She moves up to 25 from 11 deliveries. That was short by Connell. She cuts it away. Should Cherry and Fraser have stopped it? Yes, she should have stopped that. Poor effort there by Cherry and Fraser. Poor effort. 4 more. And the score moves up. Bowl to her again. And she just plays this one out into the offside. Fraser runs to her left field. And the batswomen remained in their crease. The score remains at 30 without loss. That was a poor effort by Fraser. She should have stopped it. It just went past her. That was very, very poor. Amin now, Seconds, season 25. And she's pumped. This Pakistani team is pumped. They are under a lot of pressure. Bowl down the leg side, turn away. Can't beat Affley Fletcher at short fine leg, and there is no run. So 30 without loss. One to come in over number 3. It's going the bowling of Ramarak, Matthews, and Fletcher. They should bowl the next 12 overs. Yes. Comes in now. Bowl to Amin, and Amin just dabbed this into the offside, and they're through for a quick single. One more to the total. 31 without loss after 3 overs. That's a run rate of 10.33. Patience is the key. Get the cover off inside beer. Patience is the key. Get the cover off inside beer. I don't know if I quite understand Rastaman, but Christopher is shot. Yes, shot. Packard remove Ailey, and this is an extremely poor side. But that can't happen unless she's injured. There's no way she cannot be a part of the team unless she's injured. And she's a part of the team, and the team is better for us having her. So there's no way we are going to remove her. We are blessed and happy of her performances. Every other team in the world would like to have Ailey Matthews in their team. So why would we want to remove her out of our team? She's a part of the team. Fielders have to take her catches. Fielders have to run down her ball when she's bowling. Someone has to bat with her. She's a part of the team, man. So she is a part of the team. She's the strongest member of the team, but she's a part of the team. Here she comes. Matthews bowled to Amin, and she drives it down to mid-on. How could that ball go straight to mid-on? That's Shady Nation, and they get a single. Straight to mid-on. They are running us ragged. At this stage, Pakistan is running us ragged. It was Henry, it bubbled up, and Henry is really not having one of her better days. This yes, Pakat. She's not bowling well. Definitely not bowling well. Definitely not bowling well. Definitely. So get one of the openers and we will see 33 without loss. Peter Sinclair, I've been asking the question. I've asked Cricket West Indies and I still haven't gotten an answer. So 33 without loss. Amin is on 27. Aisha is on 4. Taylor to Amin. And Amin swept this away. Down back with a square leg. It running into the boundary for 4 more. What happened to Amin today? What is she on? She's playing some wonderful shots. Oh, she's playing a blinder here. She just swept that away. Down behind square for 4 more. And West Indies definitely under pressure at this stage. What a good looking shot by Amin that raced away into the backward square leg boundary for 4. 37 without losses, Pakistan. We're in the 4th over. They are rollicking along. Matthews over the wicket. Ball to Amin, who dabbed that into the onside and backward point. Can't stop it. Zayda James cannot stop it, and they're through for a singer. Wow. Yes, I did. Check the email, please. Check the email. Zayda James cannot stop it. We expect better from Zayda James. She's seen as one of the better fielders in the team, but we never saw it there. We need to come in closer. Aisha on strike, and she pulled this away through mid-wicket. Straight to the field on the mid-wicket boundary. Who comes in? Fraser sends the return on the bounce to the captain, and they're through for a single. 39 for one. One delivery to come in over number 4. What a start this by Pakistan. Oh, they're rollicking along. Amin comes back into strike. She's on 32. Let's watch Matthews. Over the wicket, ball to Amin, and she just stopped this along down the pitch. The keeper comes from behind the wicket and field, and there is no run. So after 4 overs, Pakistan looking to get 133 to win. They are 39 without loss, needing a further 94 runs from 16 overs. I still think West Indies is going to win. I have not yet given up. I still think we are going to win. It looks like Ailey Matthews plays with freedom well. Some of the other ladies look like they are playing a bit too stiff. Yes, I take that point. Alia Lane is coming into the attack. Can West Indies women win 6 in a row? Basil, welcome to the show, man. good to have you here, man. Can West Indies women win 6 in a row? So that's the question as Alia Lane comes into the attack. So we're going to start off over number 5. Go ahead with your comments, Basil.
This score is a competitive score for Pakistan. If it was 140 and up, I would have said West Indies win easily. But 130, under 135, Pakistan got a sniff.
Okay. So they are 39 without loss after 4.1 overs. Alia Lane is the bowler. And for the first time, I realized that the Pakistani commentators are really smiling. They're usually so stiff. And Alain over the wicket, ball to Aisha, who swings at this, got the bottom edge. And again, sloppy feeling at short fine leg by the Fletcher there. The score moves up to 140. 40 without loss. Basil, they need 93 more. What are their chances?
Pakistan are going at 10 over. And they're running between the wickets really well. We under pressure. We under pressure. We got to get a wicket. And more, the person we want to get.
Alain bowls to Amin. She bowls to Amin, who uses her feet, come down the crease, plays it into the offside. They go through for a single. 1 without loss. Go ahead, sir.
We got to get Amin out.
She seems possessed today, Basil. She comes and just playing some shots all around the park.
Yes. Amin is one of their better players. I think Amin has got international 100. You know,
as Alain comes into Aisha, she's into Aisha, and she hit this down to mid off. Will the catch be taken short? It fell short of Henry, who is laughing. She's always. What happened to Henry, Basil?
I don't know. that's Henry for you, you know. Henry has she's a very talented player, but she's very inconsistent.
Alain comes in now to Aisha, ball to Aisha, and she swings. She got the bottom edge, can't pass after the fetch at short fine leg, and the score remains at 41 without loss.
This
41.
Aisha, she just swiping.
Yes, she just swiped at that. It goes down to short fine leg, and the score is 41 without loss. One delivery to come in over number 5. Pakistan really off to a good start. Aisha is on 6. Amin is on 33. Matthews just making some adjustment in the field as we wait now. 41 without loss. Alain to bowl the final delivery of over number 5. She have considered 2 runs so far. Over the wicket, bowl to Amin, and Amin strokes, Aisha should say, stroke it down to long on for a single. Good over by Alain. Only 3 runs off that over. At the end of the over number 5, Pakistan are 42 without loss. Over to you, Basil.
Well, again, we have to get a wicket. If we don't get a wicket, we're gonna be in trouble because with this power play going at 8+ runs and over, it would allow Pakistan to cruise to a victory. They wouldn't have the pressure on them, right? So we got to get a wicket. We got to, because usually when we get a wicket against this team, they fall in clusters.
Okay, so we are hoping that will happen today again.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, D Anthony Plummer. Yes, Basil, I have someone in the chat who is saying that if Ailey Matthews was a part of the team, it would be a very weak team. But she is a part of the team, and that can't change. So
But
that is really a non-argument.
I think the point there people are making.
Let's watch this delivery as it turn away into mid-wicket, and they'll come back for 2. What you have to say about the running of Pakistan? Talk about Ailey Matthews at the end of the over. Just let's go through this over. What you have to say about the running of the Pakistani?
The Pakistanis running between the wickets thus far is superb.
They definitely.
Gosh. 4 runs. Sherian Fraser came in too close. The ball went over her head.
Yeah,
that's poor fielding. Whenever a ball drops over your head and bounces in the field for a boundary, it means that
that's very poor from Sherian Fraser. That one was swung away down to mid-wicket. And it just, she came in, very poor. And this looked like it's going to be a match for Pakistan. 4 runs there. 4 more runs to. And Amin is just playing some shots all over the place today. Thank you, Rastaman. Just playing some shots all over the place today. Today is her day. Aisha is now 13. That was played by Aisha. Let's watch now as Matthews comes in, ball to Aisha, who strokes this down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 49 without loss. We're at 5.3 overs, 49 without loss, and Pakistan is rollicking along today. They need now 84 more runs to win. And this is the final over of the power play. Let's see now. Comes in now, ball to Amin down the leg side, and she swept this to the field at short fine leg. That is Fletcher, and they will get no run. At least I made the delivery. The score remains on 49 without loss.
That's Williams.
Oh, Rashada, yes. Sorry, Rashada Williams.
Yes.
That short fine leg. Comes in now. Let's watch. She comes into Amin. Matthews, bowl to Amin, and Amin dab this into the offside in the region of a short, fine, short third man, looking to get a single. But good work from the keeper. And was that James closing in? Yes, it was James and the keeper. And they combined to prevent the single. Good effort here. They finally realized that they need to be more urgency within the inner circle. One to come in the power play. One delivery to come. Amin is on 33. She's on strike. As Ali looks on, Taylor, that's the captain, that's Matthews, bowl to Amin and strokes it into the onside. Yes, Basil. Yes, just tell us now, what about Taylor?
I think what I think the point the comment is showing is that how weak the rest of our players on the team are for the most part, excluding Taylor. The rest of them are not pulling their weight. And some of them have been playing international cricket for years, and they're not pulling their expected weight. And had we not had a player of such tremendous ability in Haley Matthews, we would be really struggling, because to me, every one of these games against Pakistan, generally, if Haley doesn't score, Pakistan know they're in the game, right? They know in the game. But if Haley does the job, I mean, today might be the exception where she gets
Alia to Aisha loud appeal, not out, that take her on the pad, and it goes down to short third man. Good work by Campbell, prevent the single. I got your point, and we'll come back to the discussion at the end of the over, because I have a different perspective than you on it, but I do understand what you're saying. But that was a good delivery from Alain. At least she's trying to bowl full and straight here now. As she comes in now to Aisha. Up and ball to Aisha, and Aisha drives down back the pitch. The fielder comes across from mid-off in the region of mid-on and field. They go through for a single. That's Matthews. That's the Pakistani 50. So they need 83 now from 13.4 overs. Amin, who's on 33, comes into strike. Aisha, who opened the batting with her, 15 from 16 deliveries. The run rate continues to comes down. Let's watch now as that's Alain, bowls to Amin, who drives, stop there by James in the covers, and there is no run at extra cover. Good stop there. It was a full toss. She should have done better, but she picked out the fielder, and there is no run. Alain is it now. Who's about to comes in now to. They're just showing the replay of the Pakistani 50. Why they're showing it so quick in the middle of an over when they have the end of the over to show it? And this one is another full toss, drive through the cover, down to the fielder on the boundary. That's Nation, who's send the return into the keeper, Camber, and they go through for a single. That will push the score up now to 51. 51 without loss. Fraser not having a good day in the field, Basil.
No.
Yes. A very poor day in the field. She gave away 2 boundaries, and she should have taken the catch.
Yes,
50 now.
She came into the
Alain over the wicket, ball to Amin, who drives down to long on. A single. They moves up now to 51. 51 with 1 delivery to 52. Sorry, the scoreboard fooling me here. It didn't rotate over. So it's 52 without loss. 1 delivery to coming over number 5. Not a bad first 11 deliveries from Alain. She now needs to finish to close out this over. Comes in now. Alain. Over the wicket. Ball to Amin, who dab this out into the outside and go through for a single. Well run. At the end of over number 7, Pakistan are 52-53 without loss. Basil.
Pakistan right now, singles would not hurt them. They need what's it, 80 runs in 78 balls.
Yes.
So it's just above running a ball. So they don't have to take as many risks to score boundaries to win this game. And this is a pretty big ground. They got some big pockets. So, and with the way these 2 women are running, you gotta give Pakistan a chance to to win this game.
So 80 from 13 overs. West Indies now need to bowl some very tight over. That's what is required. Need to pick up wickets. I need to pick them up in cluster. Ramarat, the off spinner, over the wicket. Bowl to Amin, who swept this to short fine leg, and there is no run. The score remains on 53 without loss. Basil, as Ramarat bowling over here. As Ramarat now comes in now to bowl to Ramarat is in now to bowl to Amin. She's up and she bowled to Amin off the back foot, and she hit this through the covers. It will go into the boundary now for 4. Lovely shot there by Amin. Basil. She just continues, Basil, to pummel the ball into all part of the ground.
Yes. Ramrak is Amin is probably their top batter. She is probably top batter in the team.
Ali who bats at number 3. The left hand Ramarat ball to Amin, beaten outside the half stump. Lovely delivery there. It was a lovely delivery by Ramarat. It pitched up. She forced her to push at it in that era of uncertainty, and it goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. The correct era there where she didn't know whether to play or to leave. She chooses to play, and it goes through to Camber. Ramarat ball to Amin short, and she pulls this away through mid-wicket. Down to Cherry and Fraser on the mid-wicket boundary, sends the return in. The score will move up to 58. Aisha comes into strike. Amin is on 40. 58. 2 to go in the over. Let's watch now as Aisha comes into strike. Good partnership here by the Pakistani openers. 58 from 46 deliveries. West Indies need wickets. They need to do something to peg it back. Ramarat bowled short outside the stump to Aisha, but she cannot beat cover. That's looked to be Connell. And there is no run. The score remains at 58 without loss in over number 8. And Pakistan dressing room for the first time in the series looking very happy. Let's see now Ramarat. The final deliverer for over. She comes in now, bowl to Aisha, and Aisha places out into the onside. They're gone for one. They're running very hard, but the fielder comes off the mid-wicket boundary. They look for the second, but it's not there. At the end of the over, Basil, Pakistan are 59 without loss after 8 overs. Over to you.
Pakistan, again, they're doing what is necessary to win this game. West Indies have to get wickets. The run rate is very, very gettable. It's virtually run a ball. So at this point,
would you go to Fletcher, Basil?
Yeah, Fletcher has to bowl. She's one of the main bowlers.
Would you go to Fletcher now?
I want to see if Sherian Fraser is gonna get any bowling today. That's gonna be an interesting one. And then you would ask the question, why is she playing? Well, I want to see if Zeta James was gonna get bowling, because if Joseph was playing, Joseph would have already bowled. So this is very interesting, this 11 that they picked today.
Well, they're going to Fletcher. So Fletcher is it now to bowl the 9th over of the Pakistani innings. She's about to bowl to Aisha. So Fletcher comes in, bowl to Aisha, pitched up, the batsman, it across the line, it got the inner portion of the bat, it goes down to the fielder coming off the mid-wicket boundary. That is Fraser who sends the return in. The score moves up now to 60. So Pakistan are 60 without loss in over number 9. So 60 without loss in over number 9. This is good going by the Pakistani team here at this time. As Amin comes back into strike, Fletcher, the right arm leg spinner, bowl to her. She just tap it into the onside and they go through for a quick singer. They are playing this well and West Indies must adjust. Basil, West Indies need to get someone closer on both sides of the pitch, closer in.
Yes, Pakistan is just knocking it and getting a single.
So everybody's standing on the edge of the circle.
Yes, it's risk-free cricket.
So you have to force them to take the risk. As Fletcher tosses it from hand to hand, she comes in now, bowl to Aisha, who just strokes this down to long on for another singer. The score will move up to 62 without loss. Go ahead, Basil.
What I was going to say, similarly, when we were batting, Pakistan, rather than have the players in to stop the twos, kept everybody on the boundary line, which was a mistake. I think that cost them quite a few runs that they could have had a smaller total in which to chase.
This is very good. I'm glad to see that they have put in the slip and the backward point, but they still need, well, you see the extra cover is a bit closer and he's coming in though. Fletcher comes in now, bowl to Amin, down the leg side, wide signal, 63 without loss. So I love the idea of the slip, Basil.
Well, yeah, you got to attack because you're looking to get a wicket. Because you're not, what she's doing, she's not waiting for something to happen. She's attacking.
Fletcher is in now, bowl to Amin, who plays this back down the pitch, the bowler in her follow-through field, and there is no run. So once you can get this run rate down below 6, if you can get them needing a runner ball to win, I think West Indies is in it. But at this time now, we need to continue to peg away. Fletcher over the wicket, bowl to Amin, who's down the pitch, looking to drive. It comes off the inside edge onto the pad. They go through for a single 64 without loss, using her feet there. It just goes out into the offside. And again, good running by the Pakistani openers. She was down the pitch, looking to drive. It peels off the bottom of the bat, goes out into the offside. And again, the West Indies fielders cannot prevent the single. Amin comes into strike now. Fletcher bowls to Ayumin, and she swings this high in the air. Let's see it. Oh, well taken on the boundary there. Ali Alain took a great catch on the boundary. They're going to have a look at it, but you think she was inside the rope. Brilliant catch by Alia Alain. Basil right on the boundary. She judged it
Yes,
well.
yes, that was a good catch. At one point, I thought it was 6 runs because I thought it was too straight. I didn't, but she got it wrong in time to to get the catch.
Yes. And this is the breakthrough that we have been asking for. What do you think will happen from here now, Basil?
I'm not necessarily. That's not the person I was wanted to get out. I wanted Miss Amin to be the one getting out, not Aisha, because Amin is a danger battle for me, not Aisha.
But
I know you will get. Now you got. I think it's Moniba coming in, the left-hander.
Yeah, Muniba coming in, but it's gonna slow up the run rate because she takes a while before she get going. So this, and they already need more.
If remember, Moniba got a 50 in the last game, so
but she took forever to it, and she really has accelerated deep in her innings. And the required run rate now is what, over 7? What the score now is now 64. So they need another 59. Oh no, 69. They need another 69 to win from 11 overs.
In 66 balls.
Yes. So 69 in 66 balls. I read 69 in 66 ball. So they need more than a runner ball to win. So that is good for the West Indies as Ramarat bowls to Amin, who turned this into short mid-wicket, and they were much closer then and prevent the single. So well done there. So the score remains at 64. As Ramarat comes in now, bowl to Amin, and she plays it out into the offside again, looking for the quick single. And I love the adjustment that the West Indies team had made. And this is what I've been saying from the start of the innings, and I saw the approach of the Pakistani that they need to close in. And that's what forced the big shot out of Aisha. Bowls now off the back foot. She cuts it away. Beat the inner circuit. Will go to the fielder coming off the cover boundary. Sends the return in. One more. 65 now. 65 for 1 in over number 10. And West Indies crawling their way back into this match. Ramarak. She's going to come in to bowl to Muniba Ali, who, as Basil said, she got a 50 in the previous match. But we can stifle her for a while now. We can bring in the field. We could have 6 in the inner circle right now for Ali and try to stifle her at this moment. She comes in now. Ramarak. Round the wicket, bowl to Ali down the leg side. Poor from Ramarak. Poor. The wide signal, 66 for 1. Didn't like that. Can't afford to ease up the pressure right now. Cannot afford to ease up the pressure. That was angered down the leg side from round the wicket. I'd have loved to see her stay over the wicket though and get that ball going towards slip. She comes in now, bowl to Munibu, drives, cannot beat cover, and there is no run. That's where you need to keep it to her. Keep it on the off stump, and we can just send up this required run rate. 66 for 1. They need another 67. We are at over number 10. Comes in now, bowled outside the off stump. She leaves it alone. Well bowled, Ramarak. Well bowled. It was flighted. Muniba allows it to go through. Didn't want to play in the shot. And this was what I was saying about Muniba. This was what I was saying. Comes in now, bowled to Muniba. Caught, dropped. Oh, the skipper drop it and slip it, running away towards third man. They're gone for 1. They will come back for the second. Williams gave chase. They're coming for a third. The return comes in at the bowler's end. They made it. Good running there by the Pakistani. They got 3. They should never have gotten 3 there. This is not good from the West Indies, but hard running by the Pakistani. Wow, 69 for 1 at the end of over number 10. Basil, your assessment of what just happened there now?
That one it went over it went through the hands of the captain. She didn't get a hand to it. But I gotta commend the Pakistanis for running 3. That was excellent running. I mean, that should have been only 2 runs, not 3.
What Rashada? You think Rashada need some more urgency there?
Yeah, I mean, the ball going down there should not go for 3 runs. But the Pakistanis really did a good job of running 3. And what you saw there too was Amin pushing Maniba, because you saw Amin was running to the danger end and she was there. And his Maniba was the one who there was a chance of a run out at the other end. Right? So
yes. Please remember to smash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button if you have not already subscribed. So let us get it up to 400 today. We are on our way to 13,400. Let's get past the 400 mark today. So if you have not yet subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Basil, with
so with 64 runs to make in 60 balls, the game is what you would call evenly poised. I think Pakistan has made an error. They missed an error in sending Maniba. I would have sent Alicia, who is the next batter in. She is somebody who could clear the boundaries, right? She's a more dangerous batter. She's not just a knock-around, right? So I think they could have. I think they missed a trick instead of not sending her at 3.
Yes, well, she's definitely the strongest batswoman in the team.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, she's the one that the only one we've seen hitting 6 in these big grounds. You know what I mean? And I think if it was her who had hit that ball that got caught in the boundary, it would have cleared the fence.
yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. But I think that once it is a more than run of a ball, more than a run a ball to win, I think that West Indies has a chance.
West Indies, right now, I got West Indies nose in front because it's just a shade above a run a ball, right? Unless Pakistan bring this thing down somewhere between 4 and 5, I giving West Indies the edge.
Okay, but apart from the 3 spinners though, and Alia Alain bowl well, who would you be? Because we saw Connell definitely need to. Well, she got a hand to it, Basil. So as I said on commentary, it was dropped. She got a hand to it.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. As we resume, as Fletcher is it who got the wicket. She bowled to Muniba Ali. This is going to be very interesting. Our bowl to Muniba Ali. We need to keep her on strike down the leg side. She paddled it away down to short fine leg. Williams comes across field. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. Leg by taken on the pad. So it was good at least. It was not a wide. The score will now move up now to 70 for 1 in over number 11. Amin comes into strike. She's on 43 from 35 deliveries. And she's playing some wonderful shots today. She has really took the attack to the West Indies bowlers. So far, she have hit 6 fours in her 43 from 35 deliveries. So good going here by Amin. So there's a bowl to Amin, and that one comes in off the back foot. Cannot beat Matthews there at short cover. That seems to be the googly. That never turn away. It seems to come back into me, to her. I never know that Fletcher bowls the googly. Comes in now. Let's see now. She comes in now. She goes for the reverse sweep. Cannot beat the fielder cover, but again, it looks like a wild return by Fraser. She just charges in, cannot prevent the singer, and send a wild return in. The batswoman goes through for a singer. That was a reverse sweep. And Fraser comes across at backward point, cannot prevent the singer. Good stop there by Campbell. Let's watch now as Muniba Ali comes back into strike. Fletcher, the right arm leg spinner. Comes in bowl to Muniba down the pitch. She drives it back to Fletcher. And she took it on the full, but could not beat Fletcher. She should have done better with that one. The score remains at 71 for 1. 1 to come in over number 11. It is being bowled by Affle Fletcher, the leg spinner. Batsman definitely should have done better there. She comes in now. Fletcher on her way over the wicket. Bowl to Moiba, who just tucked this into the onside. Rashada Williams at short fine leg cannot prevent the singer. At the end of the over, Pakistan looking to get 133 to win, or 72 for 1, needing a further 61 from 9 overs. Basil.
Yeah, Fletcher dropped a return catch in that over. Muniba, the 5th ball, that was a return catch.
I thought for a moment, I thought it was on the bounce. I never realized, but it was hard. You should have done better.
Return catch. It was a return catch. But one of the things we have to also take into consideration, when you're chasing, you always want to stay within 1 run of the required run rate or so, 1 or 2, because you could always make it up in 1 over. I don't know if Pakistan has that ability, but that's the rule of thumb when you're chasing. Stay within 1 or 2 because you could always make that up. And don't throw.
So that was a Ramarak round the wicket to Muniba, who dab it down to slip off the bottom edge of the bat, and they get no run. 72 for 1. Ramarak comes in now, bowls to Muniba, and Muniba looking to swing across the line through to the keeper. And this is very important here now, that we just restrict Muniba. And that's exactly what the West Indies is doing. Bowling full and straight to her, keeping it out of her arc. She'll be looking to it everything on the onside. And once you can prevent that, 2, 3 stumps outside the half stump, even 4 stumps outside the half stump, full to her. Let's watch it. Comes in now, bowl. She hit this in the air over the offside. That's how she usually does. Whenever she goes over the offside, she usually goes in the air. It was not surprising. They go through for a single, and the score moves up now to 73 for 1. Amin was being starved of the strike a bit, and that could contribute to her dismissal. She's on 44 from 37 deliveries. Ramarak will go over the wicket to her now. We're on over number 12. 3 deliveries thus far. Let's watch. There's a short fine leg, a short third man, an extra cover mid-off, a long on, a deep mid-wicket, and a backward square leg. So there's 5 on the onside for Amin. Very strange. Comes in bold to her. She's looking for the single on the offside. Cannot get it. That was nice and straight from Ramarak, and there is no run as my screen freezes. What's wrong with this screen now? Why is it has to freeze at this time? As the 73 for 1. Good bowling here by Ramarak. She has been outstanding in the series so far. Remember in that first match, 2 to come in this over number 12. Amin. She's going to play a big shot now. You have to look for the big shot. Come bowl to Amin. She gives herself room and hit it in the air over the top. It going out toward Alain and the cover bound Connell, sorry, who sends the return in. They were looking for 2, but she was sent back, and she's pressuring Muniba to run faster. And so she moves up now to 45, 74 for 1. 1 delivery to coming over number 12. And the required rate keeps going up. This is good from the West Indies. I could tell what they were looking for 2 there, but it's a bad return from Connell. Ramarak now will bowl to Muniba. This is a final delivery of over number 12. She comes in round the wicket, bowl to Muniba, with this in the air, over the top. Let's see, the field has to run back. It's running away towards the boundary. It did it. Good stop there, good effort. They will come back for 2, or will they go for the third? Let's watch. The second and 2. So they look to second and 2 there. The score is now 76 for 1 at the end of over number 12. Basil, Pakistani batsmen starting to take risks.
Yes, they have to take risks. The run rate is going up. As I said, I think they missed something by sending Muniba. Muniba could not continue that momentum that Aisha was doing. Aliyah could do it. I think they made a mistake, and it may have served West Indies well that that Fletcher dropped the return catch to keep Muniba in there.
That's a very interesting perspective. So 76, 24, and 33 is 55. So that's about 7.2, 7.3 there about. So it has gone above 7. Definitely gone about 7. As Fletcher bowled to Amin, who dabbed this into the offside and goes through for a singer. The score is now 78 for 1. So it has definitely gone above 7 because it's 6, 8, 48, 49 balls to win, and they need 56. So it has gone above 7. 6,
They
8,
need
48.
54 runs in 46 balls.
Yeah, so it's definitely gone above 7. Drives, beat the inner circle. It's going to run very close to the boundary. Elaine gave chase. She pulled it up just inside the boundary, and they will come back for 2. So the score now moves up now to 79 for 1. 79 for 1, 7.4 overs remaining. So West Indies really fighting here to defend this total of 133. Reminding you, West Indies were well placed. As it went for the reverse sweep there, it beat the keeper. Williams is giving chase. It running away towards the third man boundary. They're gone for 1. They come back for the second. And they're coming for the third. Good work here by Amin. And again, the ball goes down to third man. And they got 382 now for 1. Amin is running very, very hard. After 12.3 overs, despite batting so long, she's giving it her best effort here. As that one, she reversed sweep past the keeper. Williams had to give chase, and they got back for 3. Well done there by the Pakistani women. They are running very, very hard at this time. Let's watch Fletcher. This is her third over. 3 deliveries she have bowled thus far. She comes in now, bowled to Amin, and is he stump or bowled? What is it? Umpire is saying the bottom of the bat hit the pitch. I thought there that she was out for a moment, but the umpire is saying that the bottom of the bat hit the pitch, and it wasn't a caught. She was in her crease. Why haven't they checked it? They must check this. Let's see. Oh, yes, not out. Not out. It's not out. It was far from the bat. It clearly not out. There is no need to check it. 2 deliveries to coming over number 13. Let's watch now as she comes in now. Bowl to Amin. This is Fletcher. She's up and bowl to Amin, who goes for the reverse sweep again. Dropped. She dropped it at backward point, and it will run into the boundary for 4. That's her 50. Congratulations to Amin. She went for the reverse sweep, and it looks like it's James at backward point who dropped the catch there. Basil, should she have taken that catch?
I have to see the replay. I saw a dive, but I have to see the replay.
To me, it looked like she dropped it. Well, the replay will tell us. Yes. It looks to be James that was at backward point. The replay will tell us who dropped it, but congratulations to Amin. She's on 50. As she's seconds now, as she continues to motor along. Comes in now. Fletcher bowl to Amin outside the stump. She drives through the cover, down towards the sweep on the boundary. They will go through for 1. She moves up to 51. At the end of over number 13, Pakistan are 87 for 1. They need a further 13. They need a 46 to win from 42 deliveries. Over to you, Basil.
Well, they closed the gap. Before the start of the over, it was an 8-ball gap between runs and balls. Now it's a 4-ball gap. So that was a pretty decent over Pakistan. Let's see how they go in this over.
Right. Very, very, very interesting. And there is the powerful Alia we are telling you about. There she just look on big and powerful and strong. Matthews comes into the attack now. She has 2 overs remaining. Fletcher has 1, Warmack have 1. So that is 4 out of the 7. The concern is the other 3. Alia Alain or Connell bowled, and she cuts it away. Cannot beat cover. So I mean, giving herself room, and Matthews keeping it far from her. She cuts it away, but cannot beat the cover. Matthews now comes in now. Up to the wicket. She's going to be bowling to Amin. Bowl to Amin. Short outside the half stump again. This time she cuts it into the cover, straight to the cover field and run out. She's run out by a mile. So well done, dear. Finally a run out. And this time the never made the crease. And Mujiba Ali goes run out. Good work by the West Indies in the field, Basil.
Oh yes, good feeling, good stop. That ball was hit pretty hard. But again, it's not the batter we want to get out at the dot out. Now let's see if Aliyah is gonna make a difference because she's the one that could clear the boundary. Because if they could get some boundaries, oh, the captain is coming out herself.
I expect Dar to come out. Yes, I expect Dar to come out. I expect Dar, but Moniba is very, very angry. You know, she's very angry. She values her wicket highly, and she's very, very hungry, Basil. You can see.
I think though, had Moniba run through as did with the call, she would have got in, but she hesitated and was ball watching, right? So because look how quick Amin got down to her end, which was the danger end.
So Matthews now, so captain to captain. She comes in now to bowl to Dar. Neither Dar. Let's watch here now as up bowl to Dar, and Dar plays it back to Matthews, and there is no run. And this is every dot ball adds to the pressure. And there have been 3 dot balls in this over thus far. 87 for 2, Matthews. 3 to come in over number 14 as she comes in now, bowl to Dar, and Dar sweep this away in the air. It going out toward the backward square leg boundary. The fielder cannot stop it. 4 runs. She swept it away down to the boundary for 4, and the score now, the score moves up to 92. No, the score moves up to, let's see, there's 4 for Dar, but the score is saying 1 for Dar, and it's saying 88. But I think it is 91. It should be 91. So the scoreboard just tricking us there. The scoreboard not giving the right score. Yes, it's now showing us the right score. 91 for 2. Dar is on 4. Matthews comes in now, bowl to Dar, and Dar off the back foot forces it into the cover. Beat the cover fielder. The score remains at 91 for 2. So 4 runs out of this over thus far with 1 delivery to come. So it's still they're still going below what is required despite the boundary. Matthews now to bowl to Dar. She comes in now, bowl to Dar, up and bowl to Dar, and Dar defends out into the offside, and they go through for a quick single. 5 runs out of the over. They required 6. West Indies pick up a good wicket. West Indies pick up a wicket. Good over, Basil. When you think of it, only 5 runs and 1 wicket.
Oh yes. West Indies, the game is still evenly poised. 4-1 runs in 36 balls. Pakistan will have to do some running, but on their end, I feel they would love to have it where they can get a boundary early in the next over to put pressure back onto the West Indies and get a double figure over, because that would bring them right back into the game. So right now,
I think that if I am in this position, Basil, I would prefer to be in Pakistan position than the West Indies position, you know. But I just think that West Indies will be able to pull it off, and it seems like a pacer is coming. Alain is coming back.
Yes, that was we just saw the replay of the shot for 50. It was a dive in vain by James. She never got her hand to the ball.
So let's watch now. So Alia Alain is going to come back into the attack. But Basil, I think she mistimed the dive, though. That's my opinion. I think she mistimed the dive. I don't think she just
Whether
dive.
she mistimed it or not, she didn't get a hand to the ball.
Okay.
she
So Alain to pick it up now. She begins to move in now. She's bowling to the captain. Full and straight she needs to go. Down the leg side, turn away. Good effort by Campbell. Come to Rashad, who shied at the stump. Is backed up into the offside. They go through for a single, 92 for 2. 93 now for 2 after the first delivery of over number 15. So Amin, who is on 51, comes back into strike. Alain, who have conceded 7 runs from her 2.1 over. Let's watch now. Alain is the best up to the wicket and bowl to Amin, who dab this out into the outside. They go through for another single. The score moves up to 94. 94 now. Darwell comes into strike. She's on 5 from 5. Amin is on 52. 94 for 2. It's going to be very interesting now. We need a good over here from Alain. Comes in now, up to the wicket now. Bowl to Amin, and Amin clip this away, down behind the square. It should go straight to the field now, though. Comes in, sends the return in. The score will move up to 95 for 2. Kemar Sohan, the ladies are going to lose this one. Well, I still think they can win, but if they lose, it's not a matter of tired, because they and the Pakistani women play the same game. So tired is not an excuse. I still think they are win. No way. Tired can't be an excuse for a professional elite team. No way. So Amin comes back into strike. 95 for 2 is the West Indies. Pakistan is 95 for 2. Alain over the wicket. Ball to Amin, who plays this out to Fraser at cover, and there is no run. That was a good tight delivery there by Alain. Good going. 95 for 2, the score remains. 2 come in over number 15. It is being bowled by Alia Alain. West Indies looking to just push this required run rate up some more now. As we watch Alain to bowl to Amin. She's on 52. She has been there from the start of the Pakistan innings. Bowl. She hit this down the ground. Let's see what will happen. Straight to the fielder at long on. That's Henry. She gets the return in. She ensures that she just lob the return in and doesn't fire it in. This is good. I love that. In the past, you have seen their fire in the return in and it going to all part of the ground. West Indies is going to pull it off. I believe so too, Jamhur Smalls. Definitely, I believe so. Kester, I believe we win 6 out of 6. Okay, hit this in the air, full toss, down toward mid-wicket. Oh, she went for the catch. That's Connell. She went for the catch and it goes into the boundary for 4. Connell went for the catch and it goes into the boundary for 4. At the end of over number 15, Pakistan are 100 for 2. They need 33 from 30 deliveries. Basil, over to you.
If I'm a betting person, I go in with Pakistan to pull this one off. 30 balls, 33 runs. That usually you gotta go on the side of the batting team, unless we get some wickets as very quickly. I think we may be staring down the barrel of a defeat. And that was a crucial.
Yeah, go ahead, Basil. Basil, your nemesis. He's your nemesis, Christopher. Your nemesis is here.
Yes.
Christopher Bristol. Yes, man. I understand that people will feel tired. I agree with that. But tired can't be an excuse, because Pakistan is the same Pakistan ladies who are playing too. So it can't. Go ahead, Basil. Let's watch now as Dar Sekus. And that hit away through the covers, down towards the field and the boundary. Let's see, coming around. Good stop there. And she sends the return in now. Big effort by Alia Alain. They come back for 3. Good run in here. That was Ramarak in her final over. And they come back for 3. Pakistan is on the verge of a win here, Basil.
Yeah, 7 runs in the first 2 balls and it's over.
I don't see Pakistan losing from here any at all. That was a good 3 there. As it comes in now, ball to Dar, and Dar pull this away, down back with a square leg. It going away towards the fine leg boundary, and as Basil said, 7 runs from the first 2 delivery. It goes into the boundary now for 4. The score is now 107 for 2. It's hard to see Pakistan losing from here. Yeah, Jay, they definitely not helping themselves at all. Basil bet you win this win. No, it seems audio. It seems now as Ramara comes in now, ball drives back past the bowler, down towards the boundary. Nice pick up there by Ali Alain. Sends the return. It was Alain or Connell sends the return in. They come back for 2. Pakistan now really on their way to victory. They are really cruising here now. They are 111. That was driven very hard back past the bowler. The fielder comes across, picked up nicely, and Pakistan definitely. It's hard to see Pakistan losing from here.
Over. This is the over, Sir Carlton. This is the over.
Yes, definitely.
This is the
plays
over.
Again down to mid-off, and they go through for another run. The score definitely. The score now ticked over. They're a bit slow on the scoreboard, but I can tell you that they are 110 for 2. Pakistan are 110 for 2. They need 23 runs now from 26 deliveries. So definitely, ball reverse sweep, pulled away, past the short fine leg. It's going towards the boundary. Work here for Zadia James. Diving effort. Did she save the boundary? And she will now whip the return in with her left hand. They got 2 here. Good effort there. They're going to check it though. They're definitely going to check it. But Pakistan, what an innings from Amin. Good work by James. Brilliant effort, young lady. Congratulations. Good effort. There's a lot of talk that you are one of the better fielders in the team, and you showed it there. Brilliant effort. What an effort by Zadia James. 1 delivery to come. 112 for 2. 21 needed from 25 deliveries. And this is the period where West Indies really lost the match, because this is the period where Pakistan stifled our batting, and those last 5 overs only produced 27 runs. Let's see now. This is where we were 106 for 2 after 15 overs. 106 for 2, and this is where Pakistan stifled the batting. And now they are 112 for 2 with 1 delivery to coming over number 16. Yeah, Ramara ball to me, and it pulls it away down behind square. They will get another single, and the score is now 113 after 16 over. Go ahead, Basil.
After Haley Matthews got out, I think we scored 19 runs off of 26 balls, right? And that is the illustration that we're talking about in terms of the rest of the team, how so dependent we are on Haley to always perform. That's the pressure that she walks out with every time she goes to bat. And to her credit, she does a good job. Since she's become captain, she's done a good job.
The thing about it, at 106, so we scored 27 runs after the last 5 overs.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair to the batswomen, to Nation and Henry, and who else was it? I believe they went slow. Definitely far too slow. They should have scored more runs. But I believe that in their defense, which probably is indefensible, if they were batting longer, I think probably they would have got away the ball much quicker. It's very difficult to come in and start right away on this pitch, and maybe that's what. And maybe that was the issue. So it's going to be a lane to bowl our final over, which is the 17th. This is a tight game. Yes, Kestasburn, I think Pakistan are in front. Remember, Pakistan lose by 1 run last time. Let's see, out is it? No ball. Oh, it was short by a lane. It pulled. It came off the gloves. She's in some trouble. She's calling for the physio. but it was a no ball. The catch taken, 114 for 2. Basil, what happened there?
We locked out that she didn't connect and make on top of it being a no ball because that was so high. I can't believe Campbell thought that was a catch. That ball was about close to that woman.
But why
she get hit above her? The ball was clearly above her waist.
Yeah, it was clear that. You know, I never realized it was a full toss. I thought that
Yeah,
it was a
like
bouncer.
it was almost like a beamer.
Yeah, I saw it, but originally I thought that, I think I probably was looking at the chat, and then I saw the delivery, so I thought it was a short ball and not a full toss.
It was a beamer. It was a beamer. It was a beamer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying I can't believe Campbell was vexed when the umpire put up the hand for no ball. That was clear. Well, we're lucky that it's only the glove. If the ball get a top edge and go for 4 plus a no ball and a free hit, we in trouble. We lucky we only get away with only just a no ball. Now Pakistan scores a run, brings it to 19, and still have 24 balls to bat.
I cannot see Pakistan losing from here. So Amin is on 58. So the West Indies, let me go through the West Indies bowling for you. Shamila Connell, 2 overs for 17. Chanel Henry, 1 over for 14. Ailey Matthews, 3 over for 20. Alia Lane, 3 overs for 15 runs. Charisma Rarak, 4 overs for 28 runs. And the only wicket taker thus far, Afli Fletcher, 3 overs, 1 for 18. As Alia Lane continues now to bowl to Amin. She's in bowl short to Amin, and she cuts it away down to the fielder on the cover boundary, who sends the return in there, restricted to 1. 115 for 2, 5 to come. 5 deliveries to come in over number 17. And this is where West Indies really lost the momentum in their innings. This was where West Indies really lost the match. Remember, please subscribe if you have not already done so. And there is bold. Alia Alain knocked back the half stump of Dar, and West Indies may have a chance right now, but I guess they are going to send the big hitting Alia Ruiz.
No, Sir Carlton. That was played on. That wasn't knocking back the half stump.
It still knocked back Basil. The half stump knocked back. No, man, the half stump knocked back Basil.
Yeah, what I mean knock back mean is the bowler hit the stump, not the batter swing the batter.
No, man, it knocked back, man. It's the bowler that created the mistake, because that lifted it and swung across the line. The bowler pitched the ball in the right place. And draw that shot from the batswoman, and she's out bowled the half stump, knocked back Basil.
Is this going to be a twist in the tail? Is this a twist in the tail, Sir
Carlton? What I want to see now, I want to see Alia Alain bowl short into the ribs of Alia Riaz. That's how I think they should bowl to her, short in the ribs. Kester Osborne, I hope you're right. We will win by 2 runs this time. I definitely hope you're right, Kester Osborne. Definitely hope you're right. I hope we win by 2 runs. What does that mean here now? Come on. Not now. What does that mean here? Let's see. Ali Arias takes her guard as Connell. Short into her ribs. That's what I want to see. Pitched up, and she opened the face of the bat and guided it down to short third man. Williams cannot prevent the single. They go through. Did they go through for a single? The score moves up to 116 for 3. Amin comes back into strike, and she's really playing a good inning. It's like everybody's getting out around her. See, as Amin comes back into strike, can we get the wicket off Amin? I hope you are right, Kester Osborne. If we can just bowl to Amin. She drives, cannot beat cover. They didn't go through for a single this time. As Amin just played a shot a little firmer than she usually does. 116 for 3. 17 needed from 20 deliveries. Ball to Amin, and she plays it down the outside of the pitch. She had a chance to run out. Did she make contact? Oh, what a streaky singer there. She misses the stump. If she had it, she would have been out. What a streaky singer. 118 for 3. Let's watch the replay. She dabbed it into the onside. The bowler skipped across field. If she hits, she out, but she misses. And she's lucky there. Let's watch now. The score moves up to 117 for 3. Alain is it to bowl her final delivery. She's going to bowl to Aliyah Riaz. She's up and bowl to Aliyah, and Aliyah dab that back down to the bowler, and there is no run. So 16 needed from 18 deliveries. Basil, your turn.
This is a nail biter. This is a nail biter. That's why I said with
is Kester Asburn a prophet?
Well, here, if we win by 2 runs, we will ask him to send us the lotto numbers so we could go and
yes, we will have to do that if we yes, definitely. You know, definitely. This is going to be so crucial. If we had hit there though, Amin would have been gone, but that's it. So Matthews to bowl the 18th over. She'll be bowling to Amin. She have not yet gotten a wicket, and it's not very often that Matthews go through a match without getting a wicket. And this is her final over. Let's see now. She tosses the ball from hand to hand. She comes in now, bowl. She's up, bowl to Amin. Amin off the back foot, cuts it into the cover. Can't beat the fielder. Well stopped there. So 16 needed from 17 deliveries. 117 for 3, Pakistan. West Indies taking this down to the wire. Matthews. Yes, Rastaman, we are keeping it tight. Matthews comes in now, bowl to Amin. And Amin swings this away over the top of mid-wicket, straight to Fraser. She get a good bounce. They should have get 2 here. What a bad return. Matthews shy at the stump. Miss. Poor by Fraser. And Fraser is being a disappointment in the field. She got a good bounce. There's no way that they should have gotten a 2 there, Basil. No way. So let's see now. I saw Basil clapping. So Basil's stream looked to be ahead of mine, and Basil is giving it. You cannot give it away, Basil. You cannot give it away. You have to wait, Basil. You have to wait. Can't give it away, Basil. She comes in now. Up to the wicket and bowl to Amin. Bowled. Amin gave herself room. Knock back. Basil, what I told you that? What I told you about Matthews? She hardly bowl in a match and doesn't get a wicket. And she got the prime wicket of Amin. She hardly bowl, and this was a final over. We expect the wicket. And Amin goes for 63 from 8 deliveries. The match is very, very tight. Jamur Smalls, thank you. Tight, Rastaman. She's gone. Basil, your comment.
Amin, that was a risk she did not need to be taking. To give Haley Matthews or 3 stumps. The game is in hand. You have less balls, less runs than balls. Why are you doing that? You supposed to know you have to stay to the end. Now to have 2 relatively new batters in the crease in a pressing situation. Pakistan may have thrown this match away.
They might have Basil. They might have just thrown it away.
What I just said?
14 runs required from 15 deliveries. Basil, mine I run you out of the studio. You have to keep your patience, Basil. I like having you here, but you have to keep your patience. Fatima Sama is it? Comes in now, up to the wicket. And bowl to Fatima Sama. Matthews to Sama. Drives in the air. Caught at cover. Dolly catch. Straight into the belly of Ramarak. And for the second consecutive match, Fatima got a 1 ball. It's the second consecutive match that Fatima Sama is out first ball. And Pakistan now they are beginning to stumble here. They are 119 for 6. Basil, go ahead.
as I said to you, I think Amin has thrown the match away with that poor stroke to a regulation ball, give up our 3 stumps to Matthews and miss. There was no need for that risk. Now you bring 2 new batters, force ball to Fatma, and Fatma is gone. Now the game is now swung back to the West Indies.
Definitely. So what is this now? So Matthews is it now? She's bowling to the wicket keeper, Alville, Natalia Alville. She's in bowl to the, and she's off the back foot, and she stroke it back to Matthews, and there is no run. So I think the wicket keeper name is Alvia. I think this new batswoman there is Alvia. I think Natalia Alvia, something like that. That's her surname. But that was straight to Ramarak. It was a soft dismissal. And for the second match in a row, she got a 1 ball. Natalia Alvia, I think her name is. 1 delivery to come in over number 18. So 14 now needed from 13 deliveries. So the runs have gone ahead of the deliveries. Let's watch now. It is tight. It is very tight. Very tight. Matthews making the adjustment to her field. Matthews, 2 for 22 from 3.5 overs bowl. And that one played back to the bowl, and there is no run. At the end of over number 18, 119 for 5. Basil, your comments?
Well, the game now, in my view, West Indies' nose is in front. What will break the pressure for Pakistan if somebody hits a boundary in this over?
and it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to bowl this over. I'll give it. I would be tempted to bowl Fletcher, but I want to bowl the pace to Riaz. I don't know if I could trust Chinel Henry to come in and bowl some short ball on a Riaz hip on our short ribs. Connell, I would have gone to them, but probably you'll try Fletcher. I personally would just say, come Henry, I want you to bowl some short ball under Riaz ribs. Attack her breasts, right under that short ribs in this vicinity. Round the wicket to her. But let's see what the West Indies will do. Riaz Seckers. It's Fletcher. Not surprising. Ball to Fletcher. She's down the pitch. Taken on the pad. Loud appeal. Not out. That one was missing. She was down the pitch. Good delivery there by Fletcher. And so it's now 14 needed from 11 deliveries. That was a good delivery. She's down the pitch. She was beaten in the flight. Let's see what happened here now. I soon come to Basil. I soon come back to Basil. I soon come back to you, Basil. Comes down the pitch. She drives out caught. Wow, she's out caught. Fletcher picked up the wicket. And that is why Basil was smiling. And that a wicket, Basil. Well done, Basil. West Indies really now turning this around as Ali Arias hit that hard to Connell. But she held on. And another wicket gone. Yes, Basil.
The Pakistanis are falling to pieces. As I said to you, Amin threw away the match. That decision on her part, she had to bat to the end. You can't leave it to these players here. This woman here, this woman, this pressure situation is not what they know to deal with.
Tuba, if they send Tuba, you need to get out Tuba because don't need to bowl outside the half stump to Tuba. Or you could bowl half stump, but you need a long one. It's not Tuba. Oh, it's
a wicket keeper. It's a wicket keeper.
Okay. So I would have sent Tuba if I was a Pakistani. I think she's a very good batswoman. Let's see, Alvi. Najia Alvi is at the crease. So Fletcher is it now. She comes in now, bowl to Alvi. Wide signal. That was outside the half stump. She just missed it there. Failed to execute. 120 for 6. And Ali Arias as a stern look. She should have hit that ball away. But I keep on, she's one of the few Pakistani batswomen who I think can play through the offside. But then she just didn't pick the gap. She picked out Connell. Fletcher bowls comes across her crease. She dug this one out. They run hard for the first one. They touch down, looking for the second. There's a chance to run out at the keeper's end. They sure run out. She's out. Another wicket gone down. Oh, the pressure really begin to tell Basil. This is when you know that the pressure is on, Basil.
Yeah, that's what I said. I keep repeating myself. Amin is the one that has caused this problem. She should have never taken that risk with that shot. She knew she had to be at the end. These other players have not been in this kind of situation. But now two come in the middle.
Rastaman is saying that, Basil, your prediction in jeopardy. Because you predicted Pakistan to win. So Rastaman is saying, but no, you are right with that, Basil. You are right with that, dude.
No, Rastaman is talking foolishness. What I said is that if I was a betting
Basil, you're calling the
yes, he's talking foolishness.
well, yeah, you say he's talking foolishness. That's all right. Yes, that's good. Yes, that's good. You never said that he's foolish. He's talking foolishness. That's okay.
Yeah, foolishness. I never said, I said if I was a betting man, I might put my money in Pakistan with 30 balls and 31 runs to win the game. But that was with Amin and them batting. The situation has changed.
I think, no. Here's the danger, though. I would want to see a long off and a long on for Tuba. Comes in, bowl to Tuba, down the leg side. She looking to sweep, taken on the pad. It goes behind, the keeper picks up, and there's no run. I would want to see a sweep on the boundary, and I want to see a long off for Tuba. Bowl it outside the half stump tour and set 4 persons. I want a 6-3 field for Tuba. 2 was never on. 2 was never on. Never on. But definitely, they have said to the Pakistani batswomen, you need to run harder. You need to run harder. And 2 was never on there in that one. None at all. And that's what happened. At no time, 2 was on. And the physios on the field, let me just run through some of the comments while the physios on the, let's just run through the comments. And I'll just say, good thing I didn't bet on Pakistan because I'll be homeless. What a collapse. Pressure. Keep it tight. And it's well, tomorrow we'll talk about that. This is not the Pakistan the Nepal match. We can always talk about the Nepal match tomorrow. But Tibitsi, if you continue to talk about Nepal, we'll block you. We'll block you from this broadcast. Tomorrow, come on and we talk about the Nepal match, but it's not Nepal time today. We're glad that you could join us here, but it's not Nepal time today. So please don't include it. Loud appeal, not out. So Tuba is not really getting the ball away at this time. So it's getting tighter and tighter here. Getting very tight and tighter here. I was going through the chats. I never see it. Yes, thank you. Yes, man, do that. Ball to Tuba using her feet, but she cannot hit that away. Wonderful over by Affle Fletcher. Who's going to bowl the last over, Basil?
I think she can give it to Connell.
Mm-hmm. And Basil, I go back to a point that I made in the third T20 International. I think either the third or the second. I think in the third one, when it cleared that West Indies was going to win very easily. And they gave Zayda James the ball to bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Before they gave Zayda James the ball to bowl, I didn't want Zayda James the ball to bowl.
Right.
Because I want either Connell, Henry, or a Lane to bowl. Because in situation like this, they are the one who's going to bowl. So although you're going to win the match easily, you still need to give them those death overs to bowl.
Right.
Yeah, that's correct. And somebody think that I was against Zayda James. So the premier West Indies fast bowler is into the attack. She has 12 runs to defend. 12 runs to defend. Let's see what will happen I don't want Basil reaction, so I'm going, so that one dab into the offside, they go through for a quick singer, they hold it calm. I don't want Basil reaction, so I'm going to put him in the background until the end of the over. So you're still here, Basil, but you're in the background. As soon as the end of the over, you'll come up because your screen is one delivery ahead of mine. And I don't want you to spoil it for the audience and myself. Because you are very agitated, Basil. Up bowl, and that was a slow delivery, well bowled. She turned it into the onside. They go through for a single, 123 for 7. Singles won't hurt the West Indies. 10 needed from 4 deliveries. Well bowled McConnell. Connell. That was a slow delivery. And the senior West Indies pacewoman just bowling a lovely delivery there. Lovely delivery. 123 for 7. 4 deliveries to come. 10 to win. 9 for a super over. Short third man. Backward point cover. Extra cover long off. Well bowled Connell. This turn away down to back with a square leg. They're gonna look to the coming for the 2. The return comes in out. Oh, she made it. Sloppy. She made it. That was slow. She made it. They clearly not run out. Definitely not a run out there, Basil. Definitely not out.
That, let me see.
Definitely not out.
Nah, she in.
Yeah, she made it clearly. Definitely. Yes, Basil. So definitely. So please remember, if you have not subscribed, please remember, if you have not subscribed, please, we want to get it up to 13,400 today. Slow work there by the fielder on the backward square leg boundary. They should not have gotten 2 there. 8 to win from 3 deliveries. 7 for a super over. If Pakistan lose this match, they are going to get 8 love. I have no doubt in my mind that if Pakistan lose this match, they are going to get 8 love. Connell, she begins to move in now, passes the umpire, ball to Alvi, and she ramped this, caught at short fine leg. She's caught at short fine leg. Connell bowling a slow ball, and she tried to ramp it, and she's out caught at short fine leg. And Pakistan have lost another wicket, and West Indies is reeling out Basil in the driver's seat. Basil.
Yes, as I said, I keep repeating myself. Amin, poor choice shot selection was the straw that broke the camel's back for Pakistan. She had to be there to finish.
What a good. Now, I know, Basil, you are saying that, and I appreciate you saying that, but credit to the West Indies women for sticking to it. Credit to the West Indies women. Game changing over now. 12 off the last 6 ball. Why your friend is laughing too much? Because he's a West Indies supporter. He's a son of a former West Indies cricketer. So we are diehard. I'm in poor shot selection. Yes, Mikel. Yes, that's what Basil is saying. Thank you, Carlton, for the stream. I am in I'm US based and just learning cricket. You commentating on what is happening while I have the stream up on the other monitor is helping me understand better. Thank you. Cube 151, it's my pleasure. That means a lot to me. What you just said, Cube 151, it means a lot to me. A lot. It really means a lot to me. And I'm really glad. I'm happy that I can help you understand the way. All the way, West Indies. Keep it tight. Yes, Rastaman, you have been saying it. And somebody had said, they're checking if the ball hit the ground.
It's not out.
This look like it not out though. This not out though. So Rashada Williams. So it's not out. Did they run? So it's going to be very interesting to see now. So it's not out. Out. Oh, she's out. She's out, Basil. They gave it, Basil. They gave it out, Basil.
Yeah, I was looking. I saw the ball look similar the way she had the ball in her hand, like when you remember Mitchell Stark in the Test match.
Yeah,
He caught the ball.
Mitchell Stark. That's
Yeah, so
similar to me. I'm
that's what
telling
I
you,
thought.
if it was a Pakistani woman that take that catch, Basil, I'm telling you the truth. If it was a Pakistani woman that take that catch, I would be livid if the umpire give a West Indian out for that. I will be absolutely livid. Ramin faces up down the leg side. Let's see. They try to go through for a leg by. Did that touch something or Connell straight down the leg side? Wide signal. Wide signal. So why is Connell going down the leg side? What? Now is when you need to keep your discipline. Let me tell you the play from here, Connell. You ball into the number 10. You set a third man. And you have another short third man. And you pack the offside and you ball 2-3 stump outside or half stump. You have a fine third man and a short wide third man. Why you trying? That's it. That's where you need to keep the ball outside the half stump. Put in the third man now. You ball into the number 10. So one delivery to come. West Indies have 1. Pakistan needs 7. Put in the third man. You can have third man, a fine third man, a short third man, wideish, and a backward point and ball 2-3 stump outside the half stump. This girl can't hit it away the ball. She can't hit a 6. I am telling you. Ball 2-3 stump outside the half stump. She comes in now. And see the third man is going back. It's like they're here or she's coming up. No, the third man is coming up. What is this? Well, a 4 West Indies will still win, but you need to play the cricket properly. Connell in, ball to Maim, who edges it away, down towards third man, into the third man boundary, it goes for 4. Am I a genius or what? West Indies won nonetheless. Pakistan made 130 for 6. West Indies winning. Basil, what a good match. What a good win for West Indies, Basil.
Sir Carlton, please tell that guy to send the lotto numbers. He said we won by 2 runs, so let him send the lotto numbers so I could go and play. I don't usually play, but for man seeing far like that, I need to get those lotto numbers. Excellent win by the West Indies.
He not only said that West Indies was going to win, he said that West Indies was going to win by 2 runs.
And they won by 2 runs.
And they won by 2 runs. Congratulations, man. What a good match, Basil. What a good match. Basil, yes. Congratulations to the West Indies.
Oh, yes.
Yes, well Jabor Small, I agree.
Well done.
We want to hear the Lotto's numbers. Congratulations.
Yeah, everybody wants
so we have won we have won the ODI series and we have won the T20 series. The only thing left to do now is to give them 8 love. And I do not see how Pakistan can come back from this. Can they come back from this, Basil?
I don't know. I don't know the mental strength of the Pakistan players. We'll see. We'll see in the next 2 games because Pakistan, this is the one game Pakistan would have felt they had this game in the bag, right? And they let it slip away, right? So because you could see the disappointment on the Pakistan players' faces for this game more than any of the other games because they had this one in the bag. At the time, as I said, or I'm repeating myself over and over, I said at that point, Pakistan looked like they've thrown this game away because Amin had to stay there to the end. If Amin was there to the end, they win the game easily. And
pressure. So Basil, that last delivery, you see what I was saying, that third man, you heard what I was saying, that they need they win nonetheless, but you need to play the cricket properly.
Yeah, those last 2 balls, those last two balls, I have to have a third man.
Yes. And
Because
Basil, there, my camera seemed to have gone, but I'm still here, Basil. I'm
yes,
still here.
what
My
I was
camera
saying,
seemed.
I agree with you. Those last two balls, you have to have a third man because you don't want the edge to cause you to lose the game. You must they mustn't get more than 2 runs if they edge it down to third man, right? And
Basil,
yes,
uh, um, I'm no. Zadia James didn't bat or didn't bowl.
same with Cherry and Fraser. They both
Cherry
played
and
as fielders.
Fraser
They
didn't
both
bat
played as fielders.
or didn't bowl.
Matthews has to answer the question about this. And the coach, you are picking players and not giving them opportunities. And you have other players on the bench who have not gotten an opportunity. The other game you played, Glasgow, who is a bowler. Glasgow did not see the ball. Cornell, who is your number one bowler, did not see the ball. Right? Now today again, you drop, what's the girl name?
Joseph,
And Glasgow.
and
You
bring in
bring back
Rashad and bring in
James.
James.
James does not bowl the ball. Right?
Basil, look at this now, because we happy that the West Indies winning out, but we won this series and we're happy. That's why we are here. Quiana Joseph, Rashada Williams, and I'm not saying that these are the best of batsmen because their average will show it.
Mm-hmm.
But they can contribute more with the bat than James and Fraser. And today's match shows that we do not need them.
Yep. Correct.
Today's match shows that we do not need James and Fraser as bowlers. And I've been pointing it out. It's nothing personal against these players, but my interest is West Indies cricket.
Carlton.
I do not have any interest for any individual. It's West Indies cricket. Go ahead, Basil.
Sir Carlton, you remember when we were on the show discussing the selection of the team, and I said James and Fraser was not on my team?
Yes, I remember you saying that.
Right.
Basil, it was a pleasure. And
Yes,
I'd like
sir.
to thank
Yes,
everyone
sir.
in the chat. And please
Yes,
remember,
sir.
if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe and let us get us up to 13,400. It was good to be here, Basil. Have a wonderful day. And to all of you who have joined us throughout this live stream, thank you for joining us. Have a blessed day. And remember to support the channel. The link is in the video description. Please support the channel.